It's like super
Hi
easy to
everybody.
fix. Hi everybody, 0 people.
Okay, so I'm gonna just rant a touch about YouTube.
What?
So when we go live, there's a step right before we hit go live where it takes the thumbnail picture, and you can choose after to change it, but it takes it for you.
That's why it always looks so good.
The view of the picture, it was perfect, it was centered, but then when you go start the video, it's off.
I know.
I don't know.
I mean, we knew we're super techie, so we normally know what we're doing.
Look at your flowers in the back. This is their
They're
studio.
growing. They're growing.
Okay.
Because we've had so much fucking rain, I can't even handle it. I could get used to this bringing, like, coffee brought to my home thing.
And
Jodi, thank you.
I added cold foam to the top of yours today.
Okay.
Good morning, Zach. Hello, Lynn.
Good morning, good morning.
It's funny
Shaky shake.
because Tracie texted and I hadn't really looked outside, and she goes, let's do it outside. How do you feel?
Well,
but it was supposed to be downpours.
the forecast is 100% rain.
Actually, it's raining right now.
So, I'm not surprised that they're wrong.
Atlanta, D.C.,
Good
Ireland.
morning, good morning.
Anaheim.
Holy moly, good evening.
Can you see Disneyland
Love
from where
from
you are?
Minnesota. Sorry, what did you say about Disneyland?
Someone said hi from Anaheim.
Hi
Edinburgh.
from Edinburgh.
Hi,
Hi
Martha.
from Poland.
Mm,
I don't know if we've seen that before.
not to my knowledge.
Hey, Jodi, this is
Pittsburgh.
freaking delicious, whatever it is.
It's cold foam. It's
It's
probably
really good.
like whipped cream, but whatever.
Really good. Good morning from outside in
Edmonton.
Vegas.
Kristen's from Edmonton.
Kristen, you should
Denmark.
come over one day.
Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia. Oh, Denise can walk to Disneyland.
Christine's at Starbucks right now. Get the cold foam.
Get the cold foam. Prince George. Alexandria,
Hello
Virginia.
from Norway and Saskatchewan.
Florence, Kentucky.
Wow, you guys. It's really fun seeing where everybody's from.
Nancy's in Trinidad.
She
Good
is,
morning, Nancy.
We know Nancy.
Yeah.
She's amazing.
Idaho. Are you eating potatoes?
Good morning
Is
from
Ohio
Ottawa.
the potato state? I know they're famous for their amazing
Idaho.
potatoes. But
Idaho,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
Zach works at a coffee shop.
Stop it.
Wow.
Anytime I know someone that works at Starbucks, I ask how much coffee do you drink?
Zurich.
If this was free all day long and I was there with the ability to make anytime it was
non-stop.
totally nonstop, I would have to switch to decaf, but I just love the taste.
Good morning. Oh.
Campbell River. Our dad used to go fishing there all the time.
Yeah, they would do their
Lots of fishing trips to Campbell River, BC.
California. Mrs. Knits a lot here. Good morning, Colleen.
Morning from Red Deer. Whoop whoop.
No, not sadly. Red Deer rocks. It's got
I actually just told my son what a cute little day trip going to Red Deer would be. Like, it's on the river. It's an easy little drive.
You know what? It could be an overnight. Like let's get out of the city and spend a night.
I don't really know what we do when we get there. I haven't got that far yet, but it's always such a pretty drive.
Even just walk around and explore, and
Sure.
you don't. South Texas,
Sure,
Denver.
sure. Denver.
You know
we
who I
love
thought about the
you.
other day? John Denver, and how
Did
much
you?
we love.
Listen,
John
we can't
Denver.
think about John Denver without thinking road trips with our parents.
That was it. It was John Denver on cassette tape. Is it cassette tape or
No.
was it 8-track?
8-track tapes. Cook. Nana Muscuri for dad, but ABBA for mom, Meatloaf. What else would we hear?
Yeah,
I
good
don't
taste
know.
in music.
Yeah, we loved, actually, John Denver was pretty awesome to listen to through the mountains.
Yes, we loved Montreal chocolate. Did we have very much of it? Good
Yeah, we
morning,
did.
Amanda.
We did have Montreal chocolate.
Hi.
Listen, have you ever found chocolate that you didn't like? Not
Yes.
really.
When it gets over 70%, I'm not the biggest fan.
I agree, but
Good morning.
and I'm not the biggest fan of fruit in my chocolate. Good morning, Michelle Willens and Naj.
Hello, Ellen from Dakota, I think she said. I love this.
Anyway,
I
it's
love
really
seeing
fun.
where
I could do
everybody's
this all
from.
the whole time.
It's like we're.
Schenectady, New York. Is that right, Kim? Did I say it kind of right? That's a weird word.
I've never heard of that
Yes.
town. Have you heard of it?
Well, isn't that where they do the Groundhog Day? Groundhog.
That's Puxtafarn.
Oh yeah, Puxatawny.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know. I don't know why I've heard that word.
Donna's from Lethbridge.
South Africa. Whoa.
Marie is inviting us to come stay with her in New Hampshire.
Okay.
Gosh.
I'm off to pack.
Mhm.
I actually just watched one of those weird adventure shows in South Africa. The whole time I'm like, it's beautiful. The people seem amazing. I would be terrified. Like it was a safari thing.
Oh,
Not
okay.
just going to South Africa.
Okay.
I would love to go to South Africa, but this guy's looking for something, and it's like,
Roger Whittaker.
oh yes,
Yes, Kelly.
yes,
That's so funny.
Roger Whittaker. That's hilarious. Anyway,
Geelong, Australia.
I would love to go to Africa.
Coastal Mississippi. Wouldn't that be beautiful?
If you could go, like, snap your fingers and be somewhere that your dream trip. You don't have to travel. You don't have to stand in line at the airport. You do not have to deal with customs and packing. You're going to snap
Ireland.
your fingers. Ireland's your trip.
Ireland. What's
Yeah.
yours?
I have a lot of them, for sure. But because of the long flight that I would not have to do, I would love to do something like
Australia.
Australia or
Yeah, okay,
Africa
I would pick
or
that.
New
Yeah.
Zealand.
If you had one
one
snap,
never
one
pick-
finger snap.
One finger. Here's the thing. I was even thinking about that game you played last week. This or that. This or that. I'm not very good at absolutes.
Sure.
Like I don't hate a lot of stuff. Like burgers or tacos. Well, that's ridiculous.
I would pick a taco. I don't know.
I
don't know if I could give up a
right.
burger.
I just
yeah.
anyway. I'm just horrible at that stuff. But like a top 3, I could do a top 3. And I would love to go to Australia or New Zealand or Africa. My dream trip really is a safari in Africa.
Mm-hmm. In like beautiful yurts. Like,
However Oprah does it.
right.
However Oprah and Ellen, could you imagine going to that preserve, that Ellen's mountain gorilla?
Yeah.
That is ultimate for me.
Yes.
That would be ultimate.
They're doing amazing work.
I
With
just
the people-
love mountain
yes.
gorillas too, though, right?
Yeah.
You can get so close.
Mhm.
I would love that.
I love that.
That would be it.
Tunisia.
There we go. That's my number 1.
Okay.
Okay,
I
that's it.
love that so
My husband
much.
would die. He would be like so excited. He loves to travel.
Yeah, I wouldn't, not different to my husband, but Jeff is always game.
I know.
It's like, you want it? Sure. When do we go?
I know.
Like, I don't know why you don't plan more trips, if I'm honest.
Well, I mean, they're not cheap.
No, but like every couple of years, like have like
Totally.
a trip jar.
Totally.
Right? Where
Yeah.
every couple of
Yeah,
years,
yeah.
because really, you guys don't, where are you guys spending your money elsewhere?
I know.
You're not.
Mhm.
Your money's not going to do anything when you're dead.
And actually, that's one of the things I was recently thinking about too. Like if COVID hasn't taught us anything
Yeah.
about slowing down, right? Where
Yes.
people had to stay home, I think learning how to slow down
We love.
and doing things, don't wait.
No.
If you're able to do these things,
Yeah.
just do them. Why wait?
Yeah.
Like I'm 52, almost 53.
What?
Why would you plan a 60th birthday trip? Just go when you can. Or,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be.
Yeah. You guys wanted to go to Ireland right before COVID started.
We were going to go for our 30th anniversary to Ireland.
Um,
And now we're 31 and counting. So we'll just go. We will go.
Okay, so how about this? Why not go in August for 10 days?
In
I'm
August?
just putting it out there.
Isn't that like, I mean, I could certainly look.
I don't know, maybe it's ridiculously
And with
expensive.
Airbnb, I love traveling like
Yeah. I just feel
like
like
that.
you're right. For
You're
me,
right, Jodi.
it's like, wwhy wait?
Yeah. And
Especially
somebody
when you-
also said Iceland. Iceland is totally up there
Yes.
for me too.
Actually, I'd known how beautiful it was, but I didn't know the topography after I saw Hohi's visit.
Oh, Hohi has to have influenced so many people finally booking.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I like walking around, but hiking huge mountains, not so much. She said all the hiking there was very beginner.
Yeah.
So that kind of made me think.
Paola's on a 2-month trip to Europe right now because of that
Stop
mentality.
it. Yes, totally. Like, do it when you can. If you're healthy and you're financially able, make it happen.
Yeah.
Because you really just never know.
Yeah.
I should take my own advice.
Yes.
I
It's
should take my
summer.
own advice.
When do you guys take time off?
Well, and then he has a golf membership. So this is when you use it.
I know.
So you have to kind of think,
But what's 2 weeks in your short life?
yes.
I see your wheels turning.
Yes. I'm not disagreeing with you.
No, I know.
Okay. I'm going to go inside and tell Jeff, Jodi's
We're go-
smarter, way smarter
We're
than
going
we
to
thought.
Ireland.
Jodi says we have to pack our bags and go somewhere.
Right. But
Um,
he'll always have a golf
He would
membership.
be like, yeah. And I mean, there's golf all over the world. Just like there's knitting all over the world. You know, if you wanted to do a knitting thing for a day, he's like, all right, I'm going to find a golf course.
If it's you and Jeff, you could just put it out there like, Jeff, we'll be golfing a couple of times. Maybe I could meet up with a knitter, like
Sure.
in Ireland. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm sure there would be one or two, right?
Yeah.
In Ireland.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
should go do a Grocery Girls tour in Ireland.
Can you imagine?
Yes, I can imagine.
Actually, I was listening to somebody I listened to went to Tahiti. You know, Tahiti and Bora Bora and all that is only 7 hours from LA.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's totally doable.
Because it's 3
Hawaii
hours from us
6
to
for
LA.
us from there.
So it's like you're basically going to Hawaii. Right.
Wow. I'm so ready to dip my toes in the ocean after COVID. I would love that.
Mm-hmm.
I would love that at the moment. And I
Lisa would like a combo trip. She'd like to go to Ireland too.
okay.
And her hubby.
I think there's a lot of
Yeah.
us that would like that. We should plan a retreat, a couples thing, where there's like dual.
Oh, the boy. Yes.
I mean, people like to get away from their husbands too sometimes. So
Together, but on
You might
separate,
have
separate day trips.
right.
Yeah.
Ireland golf courses are beautiful. Ooh.
Go to the Aran Islands.
Yeah. I would not have to convince him.
Okay, so on Prime.
Okay.
Prime Video.
Yes.
I binged on Saturday The Lake.
Did you love it? I keep meaning to watch it.
It could not be cuter.
And it's a gay dad, right? That's separated from a child that he. Tell me.
Him and his best friend had a baby in high school, but they gave up for adoption. It's been an open adoption. Everyone's known about each
So,
other. It's been very happy.
Accidental pregnancy?
I think so.
Okay.
And then the
they're not planning on
girl-
getting pregnant in high school.
Right.
I guess. Okay.
The girl got in a bit of trouble, so her mom was like, "I'm sending you to spend the summer with your dad." It's filmed and set in the northern Ontario lakes.
Right. So the girl in the high school pregnancy girl, she kept the baby.
No, her and the gay dad gave it up for adoption.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But it's been an open adoption. Like everyone's been in this girl's life,
So they know everybody knows everybody.
so they think it's a punishment to send her to reconnect with her birth dad for the summer while they travel.
And he has no kid experience.
No, it's
Okay, so this is my
good.
kind of thing. Every time I think of those Ontario Lake Country, I think Cheaper by the Dozen. How awesome those movies were set there, right?
It's stunning. It's funny because Shane wasn't watching one episode. He was in the bedroom when I was watching, and they referred to beer as a 2-4, like a 2-4. But if that's lingo in Ontario, that's like
All the time.
Okay, right? Like
When we were growing up, that was for sure. We used that, but that was like
that
high
was a
school.
bottle of booze, right?
a 2-4. Oh,
A 2-6 was a
yeah,
bottle.
2-6.
2-6 was a bottle of booze, but
2-4
2-4 is
24
beer.
pack beer.
So he's like, "Oh, this is a Canadian series. It's so good."
Okay, I'm gonna watch it.
Trout Lake on North Bay, Ontario.
Jeff went to a work thing last week
Yes.
and came home with COVID.
Yes. Okay.
So,
I never asked you about this. What happened that he ended up in a COVID hotel?
oh, I'll just tell you later. It was a miscommunication of some kind. Anyway, I'll tell you about it later. Ultimately, he went to this
Yes.
conference thing for 2 days.
Yes.
And came home and thought it was allergies and
Mhm.
tested positive for COVID. So that was fun. We haven't had COVID in our house at all, ever. So
You dodged it for a really long time.
Yeah.
Especially being in,
high risk jobs,
Yes.
right? For Jeff.
yeah.
All the time. Anyway, he's fine. He's gone through the worst of it. It was very flu-like.
Yeah. Well,
Thank
that's
goodness. Thank goodness.
great. It's scary when you get that positive because you never know.
I was like frozen. And frozen. I was like, what does this mean? And what
Yeah.
do we do? And
Yeah.
get away from me.
Yeah. So I'm so glad he's on the mend.
He is. And I forget where I was going with that. Oh, I had lots of TV time. So basically, I'm living out in the living room. He is living in our bedroom, bathroom. The door is like closed. Nobody's going in there.
So
We throw him some food every once in a while. We've been really good. But I've been binging a lot. I binged the whole Kardashian series one night.
okay, it's good.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah,
it
I
was
love
really
them.
good.
Yeah.
And when the show went off the air, I was like, good. I'm just so over it. But I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So I will have to do this,
Mhm.
The Lake.
Mm-hmm.
I should have texted you, asked for good shows.
Yeah. Also, The Black Phone. Have you seen previews for the new movie Black Phone?
No.
Like super creepy. I
Scary.
think I mentioned it last time.
No.
Super creepy, like supernatural kind of.
I love that kind of stuff. I will watch that.
It's in the theater.
Hello from Singapore. Hello, hello.
Good morning.
Oh, it's a theater one?
It's a theater one.
Listen, one of the things I hope we keep from COVID is these early home releases.
Let me tell you.
I'm all over that.
The straight to streaming.
Yes.
I'll pay $25.
Sure. It's still cheaper than us going to a movie, and we can sit on, our couch and order.
I wish they gave
pizza
you both
or whatever.
options.
Yeah.
Go to the theater, or you can stream for
some you should see on a big screen.
Yeah,
But
that's true.
listen, I'm 99% loving that choice. I would like the choice more often. And for a spooky movie like that, I would probably rather see it at home.
Right. In the daytime.
With the lights on.
Yeah. So summer has officially started for our school children. Like Maddie
Yay.
finished already, but now summer started.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
No, when the kids were little, it was like we used to go get stuff, just the start of summer.
Toy store.
Yeah.
Like the last day of school, you'd head
So
up to the
now
toy
what
store.
happens with Maddie? She goes and hangs out with her friends, sleeps half the day.
Well, she's been off a week already. But yes, that's basically what's happening. She sleeps till noon or later. But
that
I said,
time in your life.
I don't mind if you sleep till noon, but can you set an alarm? You don't have to jump out of bed, but set an alarm for noon so
Right.
you're waking up.
Right. I mean, I would like to spend some time with you too.
Yeah. Yeah, so
I
I
don't
see
know
her a
how
little bit.
important that is.
Well, I have to gauge your mood. Like if it's
Right.
right.
Yes. And Jordan had a birthday yesterday.
Jordan had a birthday. She was 22. Oh, it's so funny because Taylor Swift's 22 song.
Yes.
So I had flowers and a gift. So I had it on my phone, and I was coming down the stairs, and I'm dancing
In the
into a
morning?
room. Yes. So, because you only get one shot at that.
She would have loved that,
Yes.
actually, I would think.
You only get one shot at the 22
That's so
song.
nice.
Yeah. So, and actually, because of that, Frankie Gray Fibres is having a 22% off everything sale.
Jodi, that's crazy and awesome.
I didn't bring
People
yarn.
need to go.
I didn't bring yarn today
What?
to show because I didn't have anything new this week.
Okay, well, you had so
But
much last
the
week.
shop is full. There's
Okay.
tons of tonals, tons of fun speckles. So everything 22% off.
That's exciting.
Ending Sunday night. Yeah.
That's exciting. Summer. I'm here for it. Even though I'm a
Okay.
fall person, I'm here for it.
Okay, you guys remember Little Buckaroo?
Yeah, brave little buckaroo.
Remember how I said, oh, I ordered something and I think I have to make it?
Jodi.
It wasn't. I actually, it's not, you don't have to make
This
it.
is Tamsin in Australia.
Yes, she's amazing.
I was trying
you
to think,
guys.
New Zealand, Australia, but I'm sure it's
She
Australia.
has a couple of other things I'll show you after.
She's awesome.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So awesome.
And for Pride, I don't know if they have them all. She has them all the time, but this is the pansexual color
Was she
flags.
making, like, you can buy these in her shop?
Made. They're made. So this is for Max.
That's
But
beautiful.
look how cute that. And look, you guys, she has a little piece of wood finishing it.
Yeah, that's just the back. I've actually bought those. I have those. You can buy those.
You get the back to glue on
Yeah.
after.
Yeah. It comes like that. Those are amazing. So you can. She's done a beautiful job. Of course, she's amazing.
I have some other stuff to show, but I
That's
just
so
want to.
cute.
Isn't that cute?
Yes, that's super cute.
And
Max will love that.
I don't remember if you had the choice of how it was finished. But how cute! I thought
You
Max
mean
could
necklace
just
or something?
hang it on her wall, their wall.
Right. Because you can make little pins out of those.
Yeah.
Like you can glue. You can do all
Maybe
kinds.
that's what it was, pin or necklace. I don't know, but it was
That's
really cute.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Frederick, Maryland is in the house.
Woo-hoo.
Little Jelly, Magpie Market, Frederick,
Oh,
Maryland.
Yes, that would be really
On the
fun to
knitting
go.
bucket list.
Yeah. I'm wearing. We're both wearing cardigans this morning.
Yeah. And I realized I don't have very many cardigans. I've got one beautiful mohair, that gorgeous like a cloud from Hoagie that I have. This is the, what's it called? Comfort Fade.
Comfort Fade
Right?
cardi.
Comfort Fade Cardi by Andrea Mowry. In the Sienna Fade from La Bienvenue. I didn't do the shawl collar. I just did ribbing.
Okay,
Nothing
your
special.
T-shirt is made to wear with this. Like you look, and she's wearing jeggings. She looks adorable.
Jodi! Thank you. But
you look
my wardrobe is 100% comfort based.
but you look like young and kind of fun.
Oh yeah.
No,
right.
but do you know what I mean? Like you're dressing youthful. It's fun. The t-shirt and the sweater.
a boring cardigan. Well, thank you. You look amazing. So this is, tell everybody what you're wearing.
This is Kelly's cardigan that we talked about. It is called
After the Storm.
After the Storm. And
This is such a good segue. I'm knitting this.
Yes, I wanted to
we'll
wear it
share
today because this is what we're encouraging you to. We're having a knit along,
Yeah.
but just
Which technically starts Friday, but honestly,
cast on.
if you've got a little whip, you know, you're just kind of started a sweater,
yeah,
that's fine. You can join us.
so this is a very boxy sweater. This is what we and I talked about this
I love
before. Some cardigans that you get,
Most
cardigans
Straight.
are straight down.
Right.
Kelly has put extra work here, so you build it out.
It's just here. You've got increases there.
So it goes in and sits like this. So you don't have that cardigan where you're going like this the whole time trying to get it closed.
Can I see under your arm? Because, oh, I see. This little area here, this is Kitchener together.
Yeah.
I'll show you my whip. But I wanted to see what yours was like. So it's instead of making the raglan really deep or the drop shoulder really deep.
Yes.
So to give you that extra bit of room without
Otherwise,
the drop shoulder
you'd
being
get
further.
So you'd get like more like a bat wing.
It's less fabric in the body.
Yes.
Okay.
Isn't that
Yeah,
clever?
it's super cool.
So there's some real thoughtful things that came from her knitting garment experience where she added the increasing here. Sorry. And then she made this smaller here. So
I would love
it's
to
not
pick
so wide.
Kelly's brain a little bit. First of all, can I just say, I hope this is not Kelly's last pattern.
no.
I hope she's got something in her mind for all of us.
So then it just feels like the coziest, like this huggable sweater.
And she designed it in Durarium Natura. Like it's this woolen spun.
Is that
wool.
what this is?
Yeah.
You guys, I have not.
She said it's like one of her all-time favorite.
I have
yarns.
not gleaned this or had to.
It looks amazing. It would be
Very few pills.
Wait till I show you mine. She's an amazing knitter, but she's also done lots of test knitting too. So I feel like that's a really great experience, right?
Yes.
Anyway, she's put so many great things into this cardigan. I'm loving.
This is called After the Storm.
After the Storm. And
cardigan.
it's on sale, 20% off right now in Ravelry, the pattern. So you can go get a discount on the pattern if you like.
I was not familiar with this sweater, this yarn before Kelly knit this sweater for me.
That's because it's fingering weight.
Right, you guys.
But there is, I think, a worsted weight of that.
It's
company,
incredible.
right?
And I'm not just saying this because Kelly's a friend, and I'm saying this
agree.
because I would say this about this sweater designed by it is a beautifully designed sweater.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you my total
You are going
honest,
to love this garment.
right.
Yeah.
And I always choose a pullover.
I was actually going to ask you, pullover or cardigan?
That's impossible to pick.
There's lots of positive ease, and you'll just have to pick a size that works for you.
Tons of how much positive ease is recommended? I don't remember. It would be in the pattern.
I like more positive ease than normal. So
it's meant to be a slouchy,
Yeah.
comfy cardigan.
yeah.
So just a sec, I can probably tell you. Intended ease 12 to 14 inches, but you don't have to do that.
Knit a smaller size.
Yeah. The pattern's amazing. There are 8 sizes going from 36 to 78 inch bust circumference. So it's very size inclusive, which is really, really important. And just this giant size range.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you like something that fits tighter to your body, and if you want to crop it, like, do what you want. Do what makes you feel good. That's, I mean, I kind of a little bit agonized about not doing the shawl collar because we were doing a knit along. And I just know shawl collars are not for me.
Yeah.
And every time I put on this cardigan with the ribbing, I love it. I wouldn't wear it with a shawl cardigan. Why make all that?
No.
Right? And it was super long, right? And that to me is not, it doesn't look great on my 5'2" frame, right? Like So,
And that's just customization and knitting to what you like to wear.
and I feel like that's the like number one best thing about knitting your own garments is that you can customize them to be 100% perfect for you, for your body.
Love that.
You don't have to follow patterns to the letter. You know, like the boxy sweater is also like something like 15 or 16 inches of positive.
Yes.
You don't have to knit it that big.
No.
If you feel better in ones that aren't.
Good morning, Star.
Good morning.
I was watching.
I'm so glad you wore this today because I wanted to see the underarm area.
Yeah, I love it.
Because I have my stitches on hold and I'm just like, what does this look like? Like, what is this part of the sweater? I've never done that before.
And then you pick up stitches for the sleeves.
Yeah.
My God.
So that also makes the sleeves less bulky.
Yeah.
Right? Like there's less fabric.
Yeah.
I love that.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I love
I'm going
it,
to be
I love
knitting
it.
mine a little bit shorter than it says in the pattern, but I am going to make it comfy. It's not going to be cropped. I am going to make it probably longer than normally I would.
Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure I wore it today. So, and I've worn it a few times, but I just wanted to remind you how amazing it is.
Plus, it's also a go-to. You wear it a lot.
Oh, it's one of those ones that you grab when you're going to plan your airplane outfit. You throw on when it's a rainy day and you're going to sit on the couch. It's one of, I don't know.
Fingering weight.
You
right?
can knit it in DK.
Yeah, like I'm just thinking. I think
Kelly
that
knit it in
the
DK
pattern-
as well.
You can kind of DK sport like that
Yeah.
kind of. Maybe this yarn's a sport weight that she knit yours in.
Maybe.
Anyway, it's not super heavy, so you're not dying of heat.
No.
Even though it's long and cozy, it's not oppressively hot to wear.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that's true.
it looks amazing on you.
Yeah.
And it was I mean, she really only intended to knit the one as your birthday gift.
Can you believe that, you guys?
So
For my-
now we get to have our own, if we want to knit it.
I am so glad how this came to be.
Me too.
That Kelly, that we encouraged her enough that she felt confident to knit it and publish it.
Much work. And let me
Yeah.
tell you, as I'm reading through the pattern, it is so, like you can't see anything here, but look how clear that is. Every size is broken out. Like you don't have all the brackets that you have to deal with, which can kind of visually look like a jumble. It's so clear. And this is why I print my pattern. I write all over it.
I go through and highlight my size to begin with.
Me too.
Yeah.
But I also, like this I'm
is-
knitting in between sizes with this one.
Yes.
So I had to give myself notes on make sure, increase to this number of stitches, which is no big deal. It's an increase row anyway. But I wanted to fit in between two sizes. So that's easy to do. It's very easy to knit and accommodate
Absolutely.
different sizes. Yeah.
Kelly had just said that this
Kelly's
is a
here?
sport. Yeah, this is a sport weight.
Okay.
And this trick was inspired by Tess knitting a sweater of Hohi's.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I love it. I think it's genius.
Yeah. Love that.
Yeah.
And she said, Kelly, I've learned so much by all these amazing knitters I've knit garments for.
Totally.
And she said, I just felt like I could use all that information and knit a cardigan that she loved.
Yeah. It's incorporating an awesome technique. And
Yeah.
I love it. I love learning new techniques, and it's certainly not hard. It's basically Kitchenering a toe. Like, there's not that many stitches that looks
Right.
good.
What?
I like that.
What do you mean?
Oh, Jodi, your sweater looks amazing.
It
And
was
I
fun.
love this one. I wear it a lot. Superwash merino. I feel like Amy's the queen of fades.
It's so good.
Jodi,
Like,
I love it.
so-
I'm giving it another moment because I love it so much. I love it so much.
Amy had all these fades available. This is a beautiful base.
It's
What is
gorgeous.
it?
It's a merino DK.
It's
100%
beautiful.
superwash merino. And you would think, oh, it's going to pill a lot. I don't think so. What's
Yeah.
that? It's a
Just a little
tail. A
snag.
tail popping through. Anyway, I love it. Absolutely love
Yeah,
it. The
I look
pattern's
at-
amazing. There are thousands of people that
There
have
are.
knit this
Yeah.
over and over.
Well, when we had this Comfort Fade Cardi knit along,
Yeah.
the pattern had been published, 5 years before?
Yeah.
Like years
Yeah.
before. Yeah.
And people, I love, when you hear people have knit it, 3 times, 4 times.
Yes.
And Andrea gave us tips on how to do stash busting and not having to buy a fade, but to just make your own fade with fingering weight yarn where you're carrying 2 together the whole time. I'm tempted to do a mohair, fingering and mohair.
Of course you are.
But different speckles, same mohair.
Yes.
Right? So anyway,
I love that.
I love it. So I'm knitting a cardigan, and I put this one on today and thought to myself, I'm really glad I'm knitting a cardigan. I don't have enough of them. My go-to is top down, whip it out, bang out a nice, it's just so easy.
Yeah.
And it's not that the cardigan's not easy, but it's slightly slower because I'm purling back.
Yeah.
Right? But I don't know about that. I'm enjoying it so much.
I don't dislike a purl.
Me either.
Do you have an FO?
Yes, Jodi.
Okay,
I got a new cast on.
What?
2 new cast ons. All I did was stress knit for a few days,
Did you get a new bag?
wondering if I was gonna get sick.
Yeah.
Right?
Like,
so I was
like every time you swallow, just think, oh, was that a sore throat?
And I have allergies. So I felt like I had a cotton ball stuck in the back of my throat,
Yeah.
even though I take allergy meds. Georgia and I went down to Fort Edmonton on Saturday,
That's
which
the
is
worst.
it is. She loves it, and I actually really like it too. It's all these historical buildings, and Edmonton's built right on a river. The fort was there, I guess. So there's all this history. It is her nerdiest favorite place, but there was poplar fluff flying through the air like snow.
Yes.
So I felt really allergic when I came home from that. But no, we loved it. It's a great attraction / educational thing.
It's fun for kids. Yes.
Like there's a midway, like you can go on all these rides and play games, and you can do all this stuff. But the reason we went is because it's called the Indigenous Peoples Experience.
That looked beautiful.
It was
Yeah.
I didn't know what to expect. It was done, I think, like 10 out of 10. It was interactive.
Yeah.
There were beautiful interpreters there wearing these amazing clothes. Things I for sure learned things.
Are they all in character?
Well, no, it was just they were all. There was a gentleman and a lady that were Indigenous. This lady was Cree.
Well, I say that because
she wore like a traditional.
Yeah. Because at Fort Edmonton, all the
not a
staff,
costume, but like a dress up thing. It was beautiful.
because the staff at Fort Edmonton are in costume, in
Right.
character. I guess
Those are more character. These were just, they were in the Indigenous Center. If you had any questions, they would answer.
It looked
And they wore
amazing.
traditional outfits.
That's what I meant. Like, did they wear?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, I don't know if they. And I mean, as we're going through, I'm reading stuff and I'm going, oh, I didn't know that. And Jojo goes, oh yeah, blah, 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 blah. She keeps expanding on it.
Lord.
History's her thing.
Of course, you have to go.
History's her thing. And it was really fun. She even said later, like 2 or 3 times, Mom, that was really fun. It was really fun. Thanks for doing that. She doesn't love to go out and do stuff.
Well, and if you find something they love to do, then you go and do what they love to do.
Anyway, tonight is Hamilton.
Okay, that'll be fun though.
Tickets for 2 years, so
Yes.
finally come around.
Where is it playing?
At the Jubilee Auditorium,
Okay.
so on the south side,
Love
which
that.
is a great venue for big shows. And it's a musical. I love it. I can't wait. Actually, I'm really excited.
It'll be really fun. Okay, show me that little thing you see.
I don't
over
even
there.
know where the hell that story was going, and I lost track. I don't know.
I did too.
Allergies?
Getting sick? I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah,
Yes,
my
it
stress
was.
my stress cast ons because I was
Yes.
worried I was gonna get sick. Okay, do you have something to show knitting wise?
Yes, but I want to see what that
Okay,
is.
I
Your
finished. I finished. Remember I was working on this last week.
Yes.
It's this cute little triangle. It's called From Me with Love. And it's a little bandana cowl so you can like knot it. And
Oh my gosh, it's so
oh my God, it's
cute. I love how
gorgeous.
you bound off with the different color.
yeah, I did my last stripe with this is Mayak baby lace. Lace. It's this green color is 100% baby yak in a lace weight. And then the neutrally brown was a sock yarn I had from Spriggs and Stone, which
It's
was
very thin.
merino yak.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's beautiful.
And then this green is another Mayak color. It's ochre and emerald. And I lost the ball band for the other one. Oh, but you can also like fold it up and make it like a little tie around your neck,
which
Oh,
that's
I actually
cute.
think is super cute.
That is cute.
And if I had a ponytail, I would tie it on my... It's just a really cute little accessory,
Okay,
right?
you could wear it a million ways.
I think so.
Yeah, I love it.
And so it was just 3 days maybe to knit it up. Super easy pattern. You can take
really,
it.
because there's a lot of stitches in that.
You can take your pattern with you, or you don't even need to take
Yeah.
your pattern with you. It's the same 2 rows over and over and over and over again. And you could stripe it any way you
Love
want.
it. Do you slip the first stitch on one side? No.
I didn't. You can do whatever you want.
It's just so pretty. Just simple, pretty.
The pattern is only available in a kit by Mayak. And so I had ordered the kit, but I said to Paula, can you just send me the pattern first so I can get going?
Yeah.
And she was very sweet and said yes. But this is what the kit looks like. These beautiful. These boxes.
So you can't get this other than getting the box.
Yeah. You have to, it's a part of a kit.
Right.
It's not, I did not think it was expensive. You get 2 skeins of the yarn and the pattern and this beautiful box. So this is the color choice that I chose.
That's really beautiful.
Isn't that pretty? Like there's tons of different choice. That's Baby Yak Silk.
You guys, it's so beautiful.
It's actually and this is your pattern. You get a beautiful printed pattern. And it's called From Me with Love. And that's the color on the thing too. I just thought the colors were really cute.
These are very close.
And it'll look so cute with denim or black or a white t-shirt.
These are quite close in value. So it doesn't look as, right? This is quite different as a stripe.
And I think you can make it scrappy
It's so
or whatever.
beautiful.
It is really beautiful. The design is by Gabby Fontana. And then the yarn is, see, look, here's the cute little photos. Ways to wear it.
I love it. Oh, that is so cute.
Isn't it cute with the bun?
Yeah.
And it feels like butter. Like the yarn is just so gorgeous.
So good.
I love it. So I'm gonna knit another one.
I yawned behind here.
I know. But the illustrations on the box, this is from, I believe, a Tibetan artist does these for Mayak.
It is so beautiful.
And let me tell you, this sucker came fast.
Did it?
They shipped FedEx, I think. It was here in just a few days.
Wow.
So that's the kit. And the yarn.
Or you'll
comes
wear
with
this
it.
a ton.
Isn't it cute? I think it's really cute. And it's thin but warm. And you could just tuck it in. Like it could just be a little neck. There you go. That's why I did it. I'm going to tie mine like this around my chin. Yeah,
it's a really versatile size. And because it's, first of all, because it's very lightweight yarn you're using.
Thin, yeah.
And it's a small size.
Yeah.
You guys are going to wear this. You're going to wear this a million ways.
I think so. And as I'm knitting it, I'm thinking, this is never going to be long enough to, like, I'm thinking, I must be way off gauge. Okay. I don't know. I just, halfway through, I'm like, this is not going to be the right size.
No.
I was wrong.
It's just little.
It's
just like those little bandana cowls. It's perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. And yak is just so drapey, and it's even though it's a fine weight, it's very warm. I think it's really cute. And I do love the little edging of a different color.
I do too.
Yeah.
So good.
It was fun.
Okay.
It was fun. Love it. Love my yak. And I don't knit with it enough, I guess. Because it's really amazing.
Okay, this is my only FO. My socks.
Yay! What do you mean only? Let's celebrate it. Star says it's all about the bandana this year.
Yes, Star.
I'm usually super late to the party, so I'm glad to hear that.
You're so trendy.
Prefer to tuck it into your coat. Or perfect to tuck in your coat.
Yeah.
Exactly. And light. Like it's not super heavy.
Yeah. Just when you need a little something and you don't want something big and heavy or something going to make you...
And stripes are just cute all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You can have a totally neutral outfit and a little thing like that, and it's just cute.
We're all about the stripes today.
We are.
Right?
Totally. Jodi, these are amazing.
I probably showed the tube, but I made the socks. This, I believe, is mustache yarn.
Okay, how vivid is that cuff part of it?
Yeah.
That's gorgeous.
You guys, these turned out identical. The way I cut them off, actually, I cut off another brown and a green stripe. But the way I did this, like I cranked the whole tube, and then the way I perfectly, like,
they're gorgeous.
this might have one extra row
Isn't
here.
that crazy?
And then these are, yeah.
That is perfect.
This is mustache yarn. Remember when I talked about they had DK? They don't have it very often. They don't have any right now.
She does do sport I want
Yes.
to say very often.
Yeah.
Sport is a base
Yeah.
they have. And it's way fatter than fingering weight yarn.
Let me tell you, I ordered one of everything when she had DK.
Did you?
Yes. I think I ordered 4
Well,
colors.
and maybe she's trying out DK and just seeing how it's received.
Yeah.
Right? I think DK is a great sock weight.
That's so funny. Star put up the name of the machine because I think that'll be the next question. She's
Oh!
so smart.
If you get a machine, just be prepared for the question to be asked a million times,
Yeah.
which is totally fine.
Yeah, we're happy to say the name because
Yeah.
it's an amazing machine.
Oh.
It's not inexpensive. It's an
No.
investment, but this thing is built to last lifetimes.
And the service has been amazing. Anytime I
Yes.
needed help with anything, there are support videos. The book you get's amazing. It is an awesome business. I really would highly recommend it.
Mhm.
Save your pennies.
Yeah.
And I think if you love, it was sort of our first dip into machine knitting,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
I think I would even love like knitting, the knitting machine where you could do sweaters and stuff.
Amy from La Bien-Aimée has been doing a lot of short little videos on all her swatching samples she's
Yeah.
knit on the machine. I mean, I would, yeah, it's,
Like if you can buy hand knit yoke sweaters, I've seen them like in Shetland. So somebody machine knits the sleeves up to here and the body, and the yoke is hand knit, but the rest is all machine knit, and then it's grafted together to make a sweater.
wow.
So huge time saver, especially
Huge.
yeah,
I use a 48 stitch cylinder
for DK.
for DK, and Tracie uses a 64 for the fingering. I have a 64. I've used it once.
What? Really? Well,
Yeah.
you've used mine a lot.
Before, yes, but now that I have my own, I only do the DK.
There is not that many more stitches. Like
No, there isn't.
right.
Yeah,
It is great.
There isn't.
And you can do little fingerless mitts.
Mm-hmm.
You could do kids sleeves. Like there's lots of things you can do on
Lots.
this machine.
So I had fun.
Those look amazing, Joe.
I just,
Do you remember the name of that one?
no. I do not remember the name. I just needed something between choosing my next sweater and just sitting and knitting.
Must Stash Yarn.
Yeah. She's
Stacy's
online.
in Texas.
She's in everything you could think of for
She
self-striping.
is the first one that I ever saw, and that's just me, that did the split skein, like 50 gram, perfectly matched. So you don't have to stop halfway through the ball. You don't have to figure
Yeah.
it out. They're 2 skeins that are perfectly matched, and you just off you go.
Yeah, it's twisted into one.
I know lots of people do that now, but
Yes.
years ago she was the
Mhm.
one that did, and I don't know if that was
Yeah.
the first, but that's the first I knew of.
Yeah.
Jodi, those are gorge.
This was fun.
Gorgeous. Mustache. Oh, Michelle, who of Woolens and Nosh, who's another amazing self-striping
Yes.
dyer. She said Mustache was her first self-striping yarn.
Maybe she got the bug from her.
Yeah, she's got really cool. Both of those ladies. You need to go to their shop.
Yeah.
Love it.
Okay, show me what you cast on.
Okay,
You
and
cast on
before I
everything.
forget, because it reminded me, so Michelle is a vendor at Woolen Folk,
Yes.
which we are going to be, we're part of the podcast patio,
Mhm.
so we're going to be doing all kinds of fun things there with other amazing podcasters. But I really wanted to remind you today that the tickets go on sale for that July 1st. So that's this Friday, the early bird tickets. I guess they must have only a certain number available. So if you really,
Are there time slots? No.
I don't know enough.
I
about
don't
it.
know.
I don't have to buy a ticket, so I'm not
Yeah.
sure. But you can go to their website. All the info will be there. But if you're looking to go, if you really know you want to go, I would say maybe go July 1st and get your tickets.
So unlike Indie Untangled and Cake Palooza, who do have time slots, just to make your
Did somebody just say they don't have it?
Yeah.
Okay.
to make your shopping experience a little bit better, they kind of spread it out a little differently. And
Well, I don't know better. It's just different.
well, listen, Tracie, when we were inside for Indie Untangled and the mob of people came at the That was insane. You couldn't move.
That it's changed a lot since then, but yes, it was horrible.
Yeah.
That was my opinion.
For that reason, staggering it
yeah.
is so. Regardless, our event does not have time slots.
And I think Wool and Folk is different in that they're encouraging you to sit and enjoy the day.
Yeah, stay with the day.
Just the venue alone, out by the river, and there's music and food, and it's not just shopping. It's a
destination,
and it's a visiting community kind of thing.
Yeah. Good morning, Marcy.
I'm so excited for that trip. I cannot even. I'm super excited, and it's creeping. I mean, not really. It's not till October, but
Tracie, wasn't it just spring break last week?
I guess.
And then now we're July this week.
I know.
Yeah.
So yeah. Still.
It'll be here before you know
super
it.
Super psyched.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I wanted to say that about the tickets because I will totally forget.
Perfect.
And I will put that in our show notes. Fingers crossed.
You know what I came across when we were, when I was looking for patterns? This pattern we have known about forever, you guys. It's a sport weight pattern. These are the Fiddlehead Mittens. Now, I think we may have shown them years ago on the podcast.
I've knit 2 pairs.
This would be perfect with your color changing, either Yarn Hero or Spin Cycle.
Or whatever you find.
Yeah.
Hand spun.
Yeah.
People's hand spun. So Jodi, I knit these when I worked at the yarn store.
Yes.
I have since lost them, which is devastating. I knit these for you. Did you lose yours too?
I lost them. Somebody is wearing the most amazing Fiddlehead Mittens.
These are aligned color work, kind of.
It kind of got
Norwegian looking mitten, right? Like if they do come to the point, they're not real.
See these ones, you can see the peeking out. Like you knit basically 2.
It is phenomenal. So you knit the outside mitten, and then you pick up stitches. You're knitting the inside mitten in a fuzzy yarn that's thinner than your outside and a smaller needle. It's
amazing.
It is totally an amazing pattern. It's really, really well written. I would knit those again in 2 seconds. They're very cozy. I really should knit another pair.
Adrian Basilia.
And I mean, I would love to know the date of that pattern because that's been out there for a long time.
So I'm going to knit a pair of these.
Jodi, you should. They're so nice.
And I thought I would use my Spin Cycle.
Yes.
Or my Yarn Hero. You've given...
Okay, but you know what I knit mine in? It says sport weight.
Yeah.
I knit mine in Rios. I knit yours in worsted.
Really?
And there is that Spin Cycle that's worsted. I have some if you want.
Northman Mittens are similar. Okay.
But I really loved that they're lined. It just gave that extra layer of cozy, especially since we live somewhere that's so cold in the winter.
Let me tell you guys,
I lined ours
only
with
knitting thing I've lost.
100% baby alpaca. And that's awesome. Like you could just do like mohair held double, Surrey alpaca held double.
So good.
I mean, you could make them pretty lush, but you can also do just another wool, a thinner weight. But I did them with Rios, a cream color, and then a super variegated. So it looked like paint. It had been painted. It was so beautiful.
She used hot orange mohair on the inside.
Yeah, super cute.
Okay.
You could use your DK, you know.
Yeah, you could. Wouldn't that be fun?
A solid and a beautiful speckle.
So Northman Mittens are like they look like kind of like a...
Oh, those are really gorgeous. That's a really
but it's got
traditional color work. That's beautiful.
Isn't that beautiful?
Is it lined?
Yeah, you can see it's got the...
Oh yes, it is. I would knit those for sure. I wonder if those are finer weight.
I'm gonna tell you, it's worsted.
And honestly, you guys, once once you knit a mitten where you've read what to do to line a mitten, you can line any mitten you want. Right? Like you can always pick up stitches around the cast on.
It adds, you know, a thrum. Okay, so
Isn't
somebody
that
finished
weird
that
we both lost those mittens?
Yes, I think someone stole them. They were so
I'm gonna
good.
go with that.
Oh,
that's crazy. I love those.
I loved them.
I should make another pair.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna find yarn and take it to Ontario with me as one of my projects.
Sure. I mean,
I gotta chart knitting.
But it's one chart. Like it's not it's not very many stitches. Like
That's
like there's
true.
maybe 20 stitches a row.
It's so beautiful, you guys. It's so beautiful.
You should take sock tubes.
I'm going to, and a sweater. I'm going to cast on a sweater, a
Yeah.
raglan sweater.
Because, I mean, do color work when you get home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some color work's easier to take than others, but
I
anyway.
agree. Yeah.
Okay, so do you want to see what my After the Storm cardigan looks like?
Yes.
Okay. So last time I just had the rectangle that was the back.
Yeah.
And then you have to build down the front a little bit, build down the front, both sides of the front.
And I love that part of the construction. We're going to Sarnia, Ontario, and St. Thomas area.
Oh my God, I'm such an idiot. I'm halfway through a row. But that's okay. We are not going to let that
Do
stop
you remember
us.
that podcast where I complained?
What?
Like, surely you could have come to the end of a row.
Right. Get your shit together. You're going to be showing people. It doesn't matter, though.
No.
And I'm having so much trouble because I've knit so much.
You have
I've
knit
knit
so
much.
Tracie, it's so good.
So this is After the Storm by Kelly Fowler. It is, yeah, so I've joined my front and back, both fronts and back, and I'm knitting back and forth on my full body stitches now.
Look at, there's where she's going to Kitchener.
Yeah, so these little guys on this side are being held with waste yarn.
It's so good.
It's so good. And the yarn I'm using, look how great the pickup look. Like, it's invisible.
Where?
Like, where did I pick up stitches? Right there.
Tracie. Your pickup is so good.
I don't know why. Like, so in the inside, it's just this little seam looking.
Isn't it so fun to do
Yes,
that?
I love picking up stitches.
Yeah.
So when you initially cast on,
It's totally invisible.
Kelly has you put these little locking markers right here, and those are gonna stay there right until I'm doing my button band, the ribbed, because I think between here and here we do a little bit of short rows in ribbing. What?
What? Oh, so raise this
Yeah.
up. Are there short rows here in knitting? No.
Yes,
Oh, both.
yes, and it's German. I think so. Kelly? What am I doing? Did I do that? I'm the worst. I think so. I don't remember. Okay, let me look at the pattern.
Okay, she's gonna look at the pattern.
But German short rows are so invisible. Yes, they're short rows. Yes, we did short rows already.
Okay. This is, see you guys?
Isn't it nice?
Look at building here. So you're over the bust, you're getting extra room here. So
It's gonna eliminate this pulling
Yes.
all the time, right?
It
Like, it's
really
just gonna
does.
be.
You guys, it stays right there.
Yeah. So, and also these short rows at the back is also making the shoulders fit so nicely.
You got a ton done.
And that's what I was gonna say. In my mind, I thought a sport weight cardigan, knit flat, it's going to take me
Forever.
forever. And it's not like that. I'm not finding that experience at all.
Are you just enjoying it?
I'm enjoying it so much.
Yeah.
I love something that's striped. Like, it doesn't take that long to get to
No.
here and then adding your stripe. And I feel like when you go little kind of finish lines like that, smaller increments, it just feels like it goes faster.
So you chose to do an all over one color stripe.
Yes,
Instead
I
of multi.
did.
And if I'm honest, Tracie, I see you more as an one color stripe.
Well, I got this amazing mini set. This yarn is all crafty that way. This is the minis that came, and I love them. I love them. I'm going to use them. I'm going to knit them into something. But for the feel of this cardigan, I just wanted, what's the word? Not classic. I mean, in my mind, it's not boring. Just something.
Classic's
Maybe
a good
classic
word.
is the word.
Yeah.
So this is the organic merino. She says non-superwash.
Look at the twist on
It's
that.
unbelievable. It is
I think
non-superwash.
she's lying, but whatever.
100% 20.5 micron merino. So that must mean
That's why
that
it's
must
so
mean
soft.
why it's so soft.
Yeah.
But it's gorgeous. This color's called Tip Taupe Shape.
Love your color.
It's absolutely gorgeous. And I love the minis, but the feel of the sweater, I just wanted something maybe more classic. So I am putting in, this is La Bien-Aimée in their Corey worsted in the Winterfell colorway.
I don't know if it's showing, but it's showing
It's
very,
not.
very blue. It's such a midnight teal.
It is. You're exactly right. That's it is a gorgeous color. It goes really well with the.
I love it.
I think it's a crisp combo.
Yeah.
I really like
you know
that.
what I love? I love to be able to show people that you can customize it again to what you want. I mean, yes, the different stripes are incredible, but if you're not feeling that for you, change it.
Right. Right. And maybe that's partly because I just did a bunch of really colorful stripe things. But I do feel like I'll wear it a ton like this.
Yeah.
I am going to use these beautiful minis from Kim. I'm thinking colorwork mittens. Since we've been talking about colorwork mittens.
Beautiful.
I love that combo.
Yeah.
Like this, like terracotta and teal and gold. Like,
They're
I
beautiful.
love them.
Yeah. They're beautiful. That's a beautiful palette.
Isn't it so cute?
Yeah.
This would make a great cowl.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, I'm totally gonna knit them.
Did you like the invisible increases for this sweater?
Oh yes, I've been doing those.
Where do you do those? Here?
No, in the like the flat rounds where you're doing. Here was just a make one right or left.
Okay.
But you know, like in a round yoke sweater, there's certain rounds where you add increases.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't really along the edge from what I remember. It was just in the body of it. Yeah.
It's so good.
So I'm knitting this at a slightly bigger gauge.
Right.
And I'm knitting a smaller size, and it's going to end up, I'm going to end up in between size. Let me tell you what I'm doing. So the sizes, there was a 48 inch and a 54 inch. And I could have done the 54 inch for sure, because it's cozy cardigan, but I wanted it just a little bit smaller than that. So I'm knitting the 48 inch size on a little bit bigger needle. So all my stitches are bigger. My sweater will be a little bit bigger, and it'll be a couple of inches smaller. It'll be in between the 48 and 54. So again, super easy to modify, but with a slouchy kind of cardigan, I could have easily just stayed with the 54 and just, it's slouchy, right?
Sure, but that's all about the customization we talk about.
Yeah.
Is you want to make, you spend so much time and money on knitting these garments. So for those little bit of customization tricks that we can pass on to maybe knitters that aren't as familiar.
Right.
They're so customizable, and it's easy to do.
And you think, oh, it's only a couple of inches. What's the big deal on a boxy cardigan?
Yeah.
It's not a big deal, but if you want to, it's your sweater. Do what you want to do, right? So, but the sweater, the pattern is super easy. If you are into any kind of a customization, you're not gonna have any issues. It's super easy to do that. So anyway, I'm loving the yarn. I love the pattern. I'm shocked how much I'm enjoying and how fast it's growing.
I agree.
It would have been longer even, Jodi, but I cast on another sweater. So I know. So I even quit this. I'm really excited to wear this though. I think it's freaking fabulous. And it's so soft. I just keep like stroking it. It's so soft. I would love to knit another sweater in this yarn.
Sorry, Max was just coming over to grab something. I just let them know where it was.
Perfect.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. I feel like
It's
I
so
should knit
soft.
one. But
Yeah,
then I'm
Jo.
thinking I had one knit for me, but it would be fun to knit in a different color.
Right.
Yeah, I love it.
Anyway, Kelly's an amazing pattern writer. Kim has this gorgeous, beautiful yarn. And I'm not alternating skeins or anything.
Well, you kind of can get away with that because you're breaking it up with a stripe.
I guess. But honestly, when I was coming to the end of my ball, I started striping.
Mm-hmm.
You can't even see it.
She had a beautiful tone throughout all of the skeins. It didn't look like there was any variation.
Right. So I was fading in from my first ball to the second and thought, it's gonna
fading in and out.
You know, it'll be a good way to integrate instead of switching balls the whole way across.
Yeah.
And I literally could not tell where I did it, so I stopped doing it. So
there
the
you
yarn's
go.
Fabulous.
There you go.
Yeah.
You guys, I did order a little bit of yarn, but it didn't arrive. Maybe by next week.
Do you have any more knitting?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I would
A
love
couple more things.
Me too. I have 2 more things.
Okay.
And one is brand new, and you're gonna die.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
The sweater?
Yeah. Oh, Jodi.
So
what?
I figured, remember I said I would like a hat. This is my leftover yarn from my vest last week.
Oh my god.
This is Unicat by Frankie Fiber.
Oh.
And it's doing a little bit of swirling, which I actually don't dislike.
Isn't that your pattern?
This is,
Yeah.
I knit this. This is my very
This is your very first pattern,
you guys. It's called the Jojo Hat, and all it is slip stitch texture.
Super simple, easy to remember, right? Like a great zip through the pattern.
One row is slipping, and the 3 rows are the same, and then one is different. Like, it
People
couldn't
should
be
knit
easier.
this,
Yeah,
for sure.
This is also, I think, my second best-selling pattern.
Is this a DK hat?
This is
normally?
a DK hat.
Okay, perfect.
But this is why I wanted to do it, because I wanted to put it in the pattern that you can have. It is a DK pattern. Yes, I was trying to think.
So fingering and mohair.
Fingering and
DK.
mohair can be held together with the same amount of stitches. And then I just did
Love
because
it.
this was a 4-stitch repeat. I did a 3 and 1 rib, knit 3, purl 1.
Okay.
And then it starts where the purl is, just on the hat.
Okay.
It moves. It moves 1 stitch every pattern.
I love a texture that looks crisp like that, but it's so simple. Like you just,
It couldn't be easier.
it couldn't be easier. But Jodi, this little pop of color on your cast on is so cute.
All I did was cast on, and this is a DK.
I can tell. Like
With
it's
lollipop.
not fuzzy.
It's not fuzzy. I just thought, now I want to cast on with a different color.
It would be so cute to do your decreases or something in the same color.
This?
Yeah.
Well,
No?
that would be fun. Then you have a target on your head.
Ew.
No.
No. Or to have your pom-pom that color, if we had a pom-pom that color.
Okay, you know what I was thinking with pom-poms?
What?
Could I not dye a pom-pom that's white lollipop color?
Can you dye like polyester?
I think you'd have to get the right dye, but I thought I would try
I
it.
think you should.
But this is one of those mindless sit and knit. You don't need a pattern in front of you.
I love how the heavily speckles are knitting up, and you're getting multicolor, but it's not like crazy. It's
No.
really pretty,
I love it.
and it is kind of pooling, which is really
It is
cool.
swirling because it's like a 3-color pour on the yarn. So
But it's also because of your gauge and the number of stitches. If
Yeah.
you did a sweater, it doesn't pool.
No,
like you've changed
it's different, yeah.
So that's really neat. I would never imagine that it would do that.
And that's why we changed up, and I probably would also change this up. When we poured Sourpuss, remember I talked about that? Like it used to be 3 bands of colors. That's how you get this pooling. Rather than we changed the Sourpuss and kind of did a random pour all over. So you're getting the same 3 colors, the same look.
Right.
But it's instead of this.
I actually love what that's doing.
I think it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I think it's really pretty.
And I think probably it's because the colors are all the same value. There's nothing that's really,
Yeah.
right? Like it's almost like a prismatic, rainbowy looking, but not big dark stripes. Or
Exactly.
something. I really love the
Yeah.
way that's turning out. Yeah, pooling,
been
everybody
fun.
thinks, I think a lot of people think, oh, pooling, ew, I don't want that. I actually don't dislike pooling in certain things, right?
Well, when I show those DK socks that I I dye and I do the tube, that's basically pooling when it's spiraling up and
Exactly.
then it looks like a striped sock.
Exactly.
That's intentional pooling, right? Like you dye it so it does that. But yeah, it's been really fun.
So Jojo Hat.
This is the Jojo Hat on Unicat.
Unicat
Frankie Fiber.
and an undyed mohair. But
Yes,
you
an
could
undyed
do
mohair.
You could do
Any color.
pale, whatever.
I just use my leftover from my sweater,
Oh yes.
right? I just have
Yes.
this left.
Oh my gosh! Just the mohair changes that feel of that so much.
Just makes it a little bit blurred, like
Yeah.
blurred lines.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of like a filter's been put on your yarn.
right.
Yeah.
That's really pretty, Joe. That's gonna be gorgeous. That's gonna be really cute
It's
for
fun.
you. Okay. I'll do my sock first. I am.
Did you? Oh, it's just from
Oh, it
outside.
must just be
yeah.
from here. Everything's kind of half wet out here. Okay, we're test knitting. We're test knitting this little striped sock.
Can I just say,
Jodi,
the
there you are.
unexpectedness of the
Oops.
red with the sourpuss.
But it's that red. Like, it's very warm red. It's a tomatoey red. These are both Jodi's colors.
You wouldn't think of putting the red. Most people
But for
wouldn't.
high contrast. I wanted a high contrast. This on the vine is, I cannot even, and kiss, so it's Kissing Booth.
Oh, you use Kissing Booth.
Kissing Booth and on the vine. So really heavily speckled. Freaking gorgeous.
Oh, wow, Tracie.
Jodi, I'm so pleased with the way that looks.
I love the high
Do you?
contrast. And I love even more the unexpected red that you picked
I love it.
to go with that.
I love it. I mean, it's
This is
red,
so
but it is
good.
tomato red. Like, it's not a blue. It's warmer. I think it is epic. It's a sweater, I think. It's gorgeous. So I'm test knitting along with my
Are you?
fabulous group.
Oh my God, you're so cute.
I just wanted to make sure we did find something to fix. So thank you, ladies. And just to get everything clear in my head so that the instructions are,
Is it going good?
yeah,
Good.
really good.
Do you think we'll have it next week?
Maybe.
People are asking.
Yeah, soon. Super soon.
Okay, good.
Super soon. It seems people finished a sock over the weekend, which is
Did they?
unbelievable. Yes.
Yeah. Some
So
fun
not
colors.
expected, not required, but people were like
Yeah.
a shorty does that, right?
Yeah.
Like shorties are
And
super
especially
fast.
those ones with an all over pattern. It's real
Stripes.
fun. It's
Stripes.
addictive.
It goes so fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't quit the stripes. I
Mhm.
dare you. You can't quit stripes.
You guys, I cannot believe this weather. I'm not kidding you. When it was supposed to be 100% rain all day.
Yeah, still, if I look at the weather app, it says it's supposed to pour all day.
Did it rain last night?
Yes. That's why everything's wet out here.
Okay. So good.
Kelly
That
said
sock.
it's super fun sock to knit. She's
Did
so
Kel
cute.
knit one?
Yes, she's knitting, yes.
Okay, you guys.
So many awesome knitters.
I haven't been able to
Jodi.
pick. I haven't been able to pick
Oh.
what I'm knit. Pick what I'm knitting next. So here's what I've done. I've knit 3 swatches,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna talk about them.
Okay, tell me all about it. Your swatches, first of all, are beautiful.
So this is Sourpuss, and this is Hello Yellow. And I would think, oh, that would be amazing. How beautiful would that be together?
It would be.
It's a little more yellow than I think I want. What do you think?
Well, you held a yellow mohair with it.
I know.
It's gorgeous. It reminds me of like sherbet. Those pastel neons are so hot right now. I think it's beautiful.
I
but
also striped in some DK Hello Yellow just to see what it would be. It's
Right.
real nice.
it's gorgeous. But this is like with my cardigan. It's a certain feel that you're going for, right? So maybe it's not floating your boat right now, but it's gorgeous.
I think for me, I don't gravitate towards. I don't know. It just wasn't doing it for
You
me.
also just knit a sweater in kind of a pastel neon.
Was it too Eastery? I was thinking.
It's really pretty.
It's pretty, but it's not the vibe
What
I
about
was
with
going
your
for.
steel blue mohair?
Yeah,
Blue steel.
I feel like it needed a completely different mohair.
Right. Well, I mean, I love it. There's lots
Yeah.
of people that are going to love that exactly the way it is. But if you're looking for something a little different,
Yeah.
so this was your first swatch number 1.
Swatch
The
number
Hello
1.
Yellow looks so good with it.
Whoops. Yes. I mean, I love the yellow.
I love it.
It's you guys, it's so good. Anyway,
I love it.
okay, that was swatch number 1. Swatch number 2
So good.
was this.
So good, Jodi.
It's a new
I
color
love it.
for me. It's called Midway from Frankie Gray Fiber.
Ooh, I love it.
I think this is the winner.
I was going to say, this is so you.
I think this is the winner. It's got teal and it's got pink and it's got gold, and I picked the sparkle base.
Oh, it's so good.
And with the mohair, the sparkle still comes through.
Yeah, it's super subtle. Like it's there, but it's very subtle.
Yeah.
It's not in your face sparkle. It is.
It's a gray base. It's all over gray base.
I love that. I love that color.
And I'm holding it with a very, very similar ash colorway.
Yeah, super pretty.
So I think this is the winner.
I love it.
Today, this will be my cast on this weekend.
Ooh.
But this will also...
Do you know what sweater you're gonna knit?
No, that's the other thing, you guys.
Wow.
I'm having trouble.
Ooh, that's so good. I can't tell you how many hours I've put on Ravelry to try and figure out what sweater to knit.
Like, do I want another V-neck? I'm loving V-necks.
That V-neck rocket tee was awesome that you knit. You did a whole striped one, but you could do a solid. Like a,
and you know what I could do? Change the increases and not
You
have
don't
a
have
yarn
to-
over. Just
no.
do a... I love a lower leaning increase where
That
you pick up
too.
underneath.
Yeah. Yeah. Or
That's
knit
what I
front and
should
back.
do.
Like there's more than one way to.
That's what I'm going to do.
Or, yeah, with that V-neck, right?
Love.
Yeah. That
Love
was
that.
awesome.
Okay, but this I've had for quite a bit, you guys.
God, Jodi, I can't get
And
over
I
this.
wanted to finally swatch.
This is Limoncello by Sonder Yarn Company. OMG.
Yeah.
So, is this going to be a solid sweater?
Yes,
It's
I
gorgeous.
think.
It's gorgeous.
I think. It may
This
have a-
base is ridiculous. How
It's
soft.
That's the
Grace.
with the silk in it. It's
Merino
a single.
silk cashmere single ply.
It's a single ply. And then this I haven't knit with. It's their haze. It's their mohair.
Halo.
Sorry, Halo.
That's okay.
I knit with, was it the haze before?
Haze
Alpaca?
is the Surrey alpaca.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, this
This
color.
swatch, you guys. People think you can't wear it. You can.
I don't know anything about that. I think you should wear colors that make you feel good, whether it's your color or not.
Sometimes people think, oh, with my skin tone, I look washed
It's
out or
probably-
whatever. Look at this.
Somebody in the people in like fashion or whatever it would be, where they're like, no, that's not your color,
Yeah.
would probably say it's not your color. But I mean, can you not see it with black? Not in the knitting, but like black, just framing
Well-
it. I think it would look amazing.
You guys, it's like, I need to cast. This is going to be another sweater that I have before Rhinebeck.
I love
So I don't know when it will be cast on.
I also think it would be amazing in stripes. Like your steeled blue, super dark, kind of slatey blue. I think that would, or black.
and my,
Or that would be kind of bumblebee.
yeah, thank you. Good.
But the
good
gray
call.
blue. But Jodi, this is beautiful.
I've been knitting. I love what
I
a
can't
6mm does. 6mm needle with mohair and fingering.
Right.
I get about 17 stitches.
That's awesome.
And
That's
these
even
are
smaller
washed.
gauge than Love Note.
Look at this drape.
Oh, the
You
drape.
guys.
That's this Grace yarn.
Yes.
But also the loose gauge you're knitting it at.
'Cause you
I
can
think
see-
that is
I get too hot otherwise.
epic.
Yeah.
I think a color work in that at the top would be amazing.
No, that's not true. I don't get too hot. This is just what I'm liking right now.
Yeah.
Yes, Love Note, beautiful option.
Yeah. Lento for sure.
Oh,
Again.
amazing. I just also wanted to say, you guys, the needles that are my go-to are these Chagu needles.
They're
It's
awesome.
It's the lace tip, so it's quite pointy. And I think you also
love.
Yeah.
Love.
I mean, I love my zings, you guys. I've used them for years. They're amazing. I love the different color colors. I love the feel of them.
It's a more blunt tip,
yeah.
and some people really like that, but some yarns require that.
Mm-hmm.
If I could only have one kind of needle, it would be this Chagu.
Chagu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
No one beats a cable like Chagu.
I don't think so.
Yeah. I have an interchangeable set. I do have a couple fixed circulars.
I have a bunch of fixed.
But I have this interchangeable set, and it goes from a 2.75 all the way up to an 18mm.
It does? 10.
10mm.
US
It doesn't.
15. But that's even my sock needle. Like their
Yes.
needles, I love their needles.
And you know what I've done is I've ordered just extra cables, because
Yeah.
sometimes you need because half of these needles take the small cable,
Yeah.
and half of these needles take the bigger cable, meaning this is the same size, but just the part
The
that
join.
you screw on, the join is bigger.
What else was I gonna say? I love them. I love them. The cable is a dream to work with, and it never
Comes unscrewed.
And it never like gets all kinky and weird.
Never.
I used to love Addy needles, but the cables and the joins to me were just I couldn't do it anymore. And they were really expensive. The finish on them is slick and smooth, and I love that about Addies. But for the cables, to me, just got completely wonky.
Yeah.
With no abuse on my end, right?
No.
Like I'm not doing anything different. But Chagus to me are...
They don't have a memory, you guys. This is how I sometimes store it, and I just put it in the middle if I'm lazy.
I think it's like a nylon or plastic coated cable, metal
it
cable.
Is. So it doesn't have it doesn't get a memory.
Yeah, they're awesome. But I know new knitters, and it's a lot to invest in a interchangeable set.
Yeah.
When the other great thing about Chagu is they come in 3 sets. You can get one that's the lower half of the range, one that's the higher half of the range, and the one that's the full set.
Yeah.
So you don't really have to, like if you're someone that's always knitting fingering sport DK, you don't really need the 5mm and up if you don't want, or 5.5mm and up. So anyway,
that is nice about those.
Chagu.
Yeah, we don't talk about needles very much because we always use the same one, but let me tell you, these Chagus, if it's a desert island needle, if you're just starting and you want to invest, always it's going to be I'm going to recommend a Chagu to you.
I do too, for sure. I did treat myself, I don't know, 5 years ago to a set of signatures.
You did?
I love, yes.
Interchangeable?
Well, yes.
Are they amazing?
Yes, they're amazing. And so I do use them a lot.
Weren't you just saying you don't love signatures?
No, that would not be
What
me.
were you just saying that you don't love?
Addy.
Oh, Addy, yeah. Addy, okay.
These are super pointy.
Can I just add with Addy before I forget?
Yeah.
I fucking can't read what size needle you have. It's printed on the cord.
You do need a needle gauge for sure.
You can't read it.
It's a challenge. Yeah, like good luck with that. Certainly now, forget it. But
oh yeah,
yeah.
You said Addy. I thought signature. I'm thinking, wow.
No.
Addies are special.
So this was a super treat yourself. You don't ever need these. I think they're handmade. It's like a small family company, kind of like Chagu, right? But yeah, you can customize. It's very different.
Yeah.
Right? Like these 4mm tips, I would need a different cord for every length.
Mm-hmm.
But they only come like the 4mm end. So it's not like Chagu where half of your set uses one cable.
Yes.
This 4mm can only use the 4mm cable.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have more than one cable. So I have like a 32-inch for the sizes, and that's
it's a luxury brand of needles.
Super luxury.
Yeah.
It was a giant treat myself at one point.
And not,
but I do use them all the time.
They're beautiful, and if that's what you like and can afford, terrific. You don't need to spend that money for a really good needle.
I don't find a different knitting experience between Chagu and these. No. If I'm being 100% honest.
And if you go down to a zing, if you store your needles so they're not the cables aren't like twisted like I just showed you, it doesn't get a bad memory. Like I love my zings.
I use all of those all the time.
Yeah.
But if you're ever thinking, is it worth it for the money for like you can get one. See if you like it.
Yeah.
It is a giant
I have the one you treated me to my birthday one year, and it's engraved "Happy Birthday."
Yeah.
It's adorable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's when you used to knit shawls on a 4.5. You'll probably never touch it again.
No, but sometimes I need that, like a 4.5 for like something on a sweater.
I mean, you could magic loop a hat, I guess.
Yeah. Which I always have a long 32 in my hat bag because I always magic loop the top.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
But over years, you end up getting your favorites. Chagu for sure is my across the board.
I agree.
Like for cost and work and everything. Okay. I cast on a new sweater. Jodi?
Why? Because you wanted the yarn or you wanted the sweater? What did you want?
It was a stress cast on, and it's one I've been wanting to knit forever.
Is that a ranunculus?
Yes.
You have wanted to knit that forever.
And so here's the thing. It's summer, and I do love wearing, I wore my linen calyx last week. Jodi, this is Aran weight linen, 6mm needle, which is what the pattern calls for.
The feel of this.
Yes.
What is the
and wait
weight?
till it's washed.
What's the weight of this sweater?
Jodi, you would love this pattern because she literally says use any yarn you like to get gauge. So if you're using fingering and mohair, it'll be very loose and gauzy. If you're using a DK, you know, kind of same gauzy. You can go to worsted. This is Aran weight linen. This is it kind of washed.
This is incredible,
It's
you guys.
really beautiful yarn. This is, I've had this yarn in my stash for years.
This color. Can we talk about the color?
I know. This is Quince & Co. Kestrel, which is an Aran weight 100% organic linen, and it's a chainette. So it looks like a flat tape. It's all, you can see that it's woven, right?
It's a very interesting construction.
Yeah, and I've definitely used that type of yarn before. You cannot tell when you're knitting, like the finished garment, that it's anything other than just yarn. You can't really tell that it's chainette. But one of the cool things with this is instead of like cutting and just weaving in my ends like normal, I've been doing this Russian join where you kind of loop the yarn back on itself and weave it into the plies, and then you pull them together, and basically you've just extended the yarn. You snip off the ends.
That's really cool. Did it tell you to do that in the pattern?
No, but
How did you know to do that?
I've heard something about certain yarns, like this kind of linen and cotton and stuff like that, even when you weave them in, it's not sticky like wool.
No.
So
right, so it could work its way out.
Right. So when you this thing called a Russian join, it takes 2 minutes to weave it in and then tighten it.
Okay.
Tons of videos on YouTube, I'm sure.
This is really beautiful, you guys.
So Ranunculus is a pattern by Midori Hirose, Knit Cafe Midori. And it's a circular yoke pullover, but it also has raglan. I'm in the raglan section right now.
Is it so fun?
Oh, it's so much fun. So much fun. And the pattern originally was like one size. Very oversized, very boxy.
No.
Now we all know a one size pattern is not one size fits all.
Yeah.
And then it got to, there was an update that came out for a large bust modification. So it was really more than one size. It has now been graded to be 11 sizes.
Wow.
It's graded just like any other pattern. And it goes from, gosh. Now it's meant to be also worn with lots and lots of positive ease. It goes from a 46-inch bust to a 70.75-inch bust.
Okay, good.
So even if you're a 32-inch bust, the 46-inch is supposedly, that's the kind of positive ease it's meant to have. You could, that's only if you knit it at the pattern gauge. If you knit it at a smaller gauge, you can get a smaller sweater.
This is so beautiful.
Thank you. I am loving it. I'm almost ready to split for sleeves.
Yeah, you are.
And I just
is it
started
short sleeves?
It's whatever you want.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna knit my yarn. I don't think I'm gonna keep it short sleeved.
Okay, good.
I think I'll wear. We'll see. We will see.
What about
maybe
elbow?
right above my elbow? I don't know. Then that makes it look weird. I don't know. I mean, I really like the 3/4 sleeve that I had with my Calyx. We'll see.
I actually feel like if you knit anything shorter than 3/4, you would not be pleased
I
with
won't love
this.
it as much.
Yeah.
I'm thinking a sleeve that's just like Love Note, where there's
Yeah.
no decreases, a nice amount of ribbing, and then you're done. And it really does get super drapey. I think the pattern's amazing.
This yarn is amazing.
And the little texture stitch is very simple, but I've never done that one before.
I love this color for you.
Thank you. Kind of it's called Urchin, and I've already looked to see.
It's beautiful. It's just beautiful.
Do you want me to knit it for you?
No. It's
and I
beautiful.
bought this yarn to knit another sweater, and I've had it for years and years and years, and I just haven't
Really?
cast it on.
Is it because you've gone through your yarn and saw stuff that you'd kind of put in the back of your mind?
No, you know what it is? I really love wearing knitted things in the summer.
Yeah.
I wanted to have another linen-y type garment in my wardrobe.
I also feel like you layer it with a long sleeve t-shirt. This will take you longer than summer and spring.
This will be totally, like, you can use this in the fall.
All
Wear
year.
this in the fall for sure.
Yeah. Just because it's the linen.
I also love the way linen is just so cool.
Yeah.
Like, it's a cool fabric to wear. And gosh, this is amazing. This is
Yeah.
beautiful yarn. I mean, wow.
Wow is right. What's the brand again? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Quince and
Co.
Company, and it's called Kestrel. I guess they have a fingering weight of the same.
I
That's-
actually hadn't seen an Aran weight in linen yarn. Where did you get it?
I bought this at Stitches West one year.
Okay.
And I mean, it's gorgeous.
Do you know Stitches West is going to be the same weekend as Knit City? Is Knit City the 25th-ish?
Of May? No.
Of September. No,
Stitches-
DFW.
Oh, really? Yes, because I heard they moved to September.
Gregory Stitch messaged us. He's such a doll. I would have loved to have met him.
He's going to be at DFW?
Yeah. But that's the same
No,
weekend.
I'm super bummed.
Yeah.
Another time.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Well, he's in Atlanta, so I asked him if he was
Lucky.
going to go to New York Sheep and Wool, and he said he wasn't this year.
No.
But
Darn it. Okay, well now I'm going to be bummed about that.
I hope
but
he's hired to be a crochet instructor. I hope that's why he's going.
I hope so too.
He would be a great personality to take a class from.
Well, he's obviously
Yeah.
an artist, like a
Not
crazy,
a, he would be.
amazing
He would
artist.
have. He seems to have a great personality. To,
I think he would be a great teacher, right?
well, he already does those. If you guys are ever wondering, he does the Gregorian Academy, which it's learn to crochet. It's also learn to
should take
crochet specific garments and design garments. And if you guys are
I should
crocheters
totally take
or
something like
want
that.
to dive into the crochet world, the Gregorian Academy is something you should Google because
Wow.
I don't know a ton about it, but I know it's
That sounds amazing.
yeah. He does a lot of teaching as well.
So yes, I'm knitting my cardigan, but I'm also knitting. I feel like this ranunculus is like a love note, like 6mm needles. It comes off your needles so fast.
God, you're a third of the sweater
Kind
done.
of a palette cleanser.
Yes.
Well, my first love note I knit in like 8 days, and it wasn't crazy knitting.
I was gonna say that's not because you knit it. You could have done it in less
And the
than 8
colors
days.
of this kestrel, I was looking, are so beautiful. The Knitting Loft in Canada has it.
Does it?
Yeah.
Um,
There's a kind of a corally color that I thought
I
was
love
really pretty.
that.
The undyed, sort of like a taupey. I was actually looking for black.
Oh, I'm actually glad they didn't have black, and you have this.
But I would wear it a lot too.
Yeah.
I can see why people have knit 4 or 5 ranunculus.
Okay, you guys, look at this cute little vest.
That is adorable.
This is called the Ash Fork by
Odd.
Odd Martin, and it was knit in a sport weight Brooklyn tweed.
Sport weight Brooklyn tweed?
Well, I think I'm getting it wrong. Can you hold that, please? It would-
Brooklyn tweed. Oh yeah. Maybe it's. Huh. Maybe they double stranded something?
No, hold the phone.
Oh, it's knit in dapple.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So dapple is a cotton merino blend.
Right.
And it's really heathered looking. Our local yarn shop, the Fibre Nook, has it.
It looks very much like Shelter.
But it's really even. Oh my God, I love a wool cotton blend.
Yes.
That would be a great.
I just thought that would be the cutest little piece. It's almost like an accessory sweater. Like,
And that's a 24/7, 360. Like you can wear
Yes.
that any time of year.
it's got a very small amount of, it's not pattern all over, but it's like an up and down pattern,
I
like a
love that.
stripe.
And it's like a little bit of interest. And it reminds me, Jodi, of that slip over you just did. It's barely like,
It's so
barely kind of a drop shoulder, but it gives you that little bit of
Yeah. It totally appealed to me.
sleeve-like thing.
Yeah.
Oh, Jodi, that's awesome.
Okay, you know what else was announced this week, you guys? You should follow Knit Social because they just released a couple of things. The instructor lineup for the fall, Knit City Vancouver.
Okay, wait a minute. I
It's-
think yours to sign up for that is really soon.
It's all stars. All stars the whole way through for the instructors.
I feel like they're so good at just bringing. So this is the first one where they're having classes again since
Yes.
COVID. So that's exciting.
So it's a full-on Knit City, you guys. You're going to want to save the date. It's the third weekend in September. Also, they put out a call for vendor applications for Knit City Montreal
Okay,
for the spring.
Knit City Montreal is on May Long weekend, which is garden shop.
Well, we didn't say we were going to go to. We wanted to go to the first one.
I already told people in garden shop I might not be there.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding. I mean, it really is. Listen, I would never say no. I'm thrilled. I'm so excited Knit City Montreal's coming back. Aren't you? What are you trying? You're trying
No,
to make yourself
I'm
look
being-
like Beaker.
I'm so excited. I
actually love that it's a different time of year because fall's so busy.
Fall's busy.
So I love that.
Yeah.
Listen, Knit City Montreal was amazing.
Yeah.
So sign up for classes and
Sign up for Knit Social email.
that for sure.
You won't miss. You won't. But you guys, let's all meet in Vancouver the third weekend in September.
Let's. And Mailing Weekend.
I actually wanted to take a class from Stephanie Pearl McPhee.
Oh, let's.
You know
I
who
would love
else?
it.
Alexa Ludman of Tin Can Knits is doing a class. It wouldn't matter what they're teaching. Just sign me up. I don't even need to know.
She's amazing. Did you too?
Yeah, we did.
We took Alexa's strange
But only
glue class.
online.
I know. It was over COVID, so it was virtual, which was still awesome. Okay.
So if you're wondering what to take, in our experience, Alexa's class was amazing.
OMG. The workshop schedule is available yesterday.
To sign up?
Yes. No.
No. July 6th.
You can look at it yesterday.
Yes, you can look at it yesterday.
You can buy tickets to the marketplace event and workshops July 6th.
We got to be on the computer.
If you have their emails, you'll get a reminder of that.
Yeah. And let me just say, there are classes that sell out quite quickly. So if there's something you want to take, I would.
Caitlin French.
Yeah.
Okay, that's Cussin and Kiss.
You know
right?
who's doing it? Holly Yo.
Mary Jane Mucklestone.
Yes.
Oh, this lady. Oh, Eureka.
I swear, you guys, the lineup was just
Kate
like
Atherley.
it's amazing.
Carolyn from Carolyn Sommerfeld
Yeah.
from Ancient Arts. Caitlin French.
Caitlin French would be a good one too.
Yes, they would all.
Yeah.
Honestly, every single person here. Everly Yarn. Yay.
Yeah.
Soul Stitch. Oh, Anna from Long Way Homestead. And Indigo Dragonfly. Oh my gosh.
It's all stars. So sign up for Knit Social or follow them on social media. But the emails, you're not going to miss stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
And look forward to Knit City Montreal in May.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
That's fun too. Okay, another pattern. Okay, this pattern you're going to love. This is a new pattern by Heidi Kiermaier.
Oh, I saw it.
It's called
so cute.
The two for tank, like two for the price of one, two for tank. It's knit in DK, so this is one of the views. Or you can turn it around, and that's the back, and the V's that's the front, and then the V will be in the back. So it's reversible.
Yeah. So two different neckline options.
No.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Like you can switch it either way.
You can turn it around.
Or if you're like Jodi and you get mustard on one side, you just
flip it
turn
around.
No, I love that idea. I love that.
Knit in DK.
She's an amazing designer.
Isn't she?
Yes, I love all of her stuff.
I just thought this was
And what a
really
cute little tank.
Just like a little bit of maybe broken rib. I don't know, but I just thought this was beautiful.
I've actually seen a bunch of those coming up in, like, it must be in Heidi stories and stuff like that, because I've seen
a few.
Many people have knit it already. It's so cute.
This just came out too.
Yeah, it must have been her test knitters or something. You guys, knitting like a tank or a t-shirt where there's almost like that's no sleeves. It goes so fast, and it's DK.
And then through the winter, like if you're a professional and need to wear like business cash, you can layer these items under like a blazer or another sweater.
Right. So that's the
Look
square.
at me.
That's the square neck.
Right.
And then you go out to the club.
Flip it around, and your
throw
nipples gonna
it.
be out.
Right. Get the push-up bra.
Right.
I love it.
The girls are on display.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's super exciting, Jodi. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to see the pattern that was tempting me? I'm kind of like you, where
Is it top down? I don't know. Let me just check.
I've been looking for, oh shoot, sort of something, and I don't know, am I overthinking it as far as
Top
like,
down. Top down.
as far as a Rhinebeck sweater? Like, am I overthinking it? Should I just knit something that I love and be done with it? I'm thinking some kind of awesome color work, or I don't know really.
I feel like it's whatever floats your boat.
You're right.
I feel like, I don't know, but like the fall, like then you think of like heavier sweaters, and then we love color work yoke. Do you have some dream knitting for things you're thinking of maybe that might be?
Well, I saw this, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's not a new pattern. It came out in, it doesn't say. It's called the Twigs by Junko Okamoto.
I've wanted to knit one of her sweaters.
Okay, look at that. It's
Oh, that's beautiful.
all over color work. It goes all the way down to the bottom though.
Tracie, that's really beautiful.
Isn't it pretty?
You barely showed them.
I'm coming back with a better picture.
Okay.
See, it's got kind of balloon sleeves.
Oh,
It's
stunning. You guys, I can think of a million combinations.
It looks, I don't know what weight that yarn is, but it's so, and I love those two neutrals together. I feel like it's just super wearable
What does
for
it
me.
say the weight is?
It is sport.
So DK, here I come.
The gauge is 30 stitches in stranded stockinette stitch with largest needles.
That's way too many.
So I don't know if I'd be able to get that done in time, but maybe dream knitting as in
It's
something I'd
beautiful.
love to knit one day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Carol,
Last time we went to Rhinebeck, we knit a sweater and
Yeah.
it was boiling hot.
Carol just said it's been hot the last few years, so have options.
Well, maybe it's a good thing I'm knitting a linen sweater.
Yeah.
And ultimately, it
And my
doesn't matter.
vest.
And all through COVID, we've been cranking out sweaters. I don't really need to knit something special. Those sweaters have gone nowhere.
Right. They need to make a debut somewhere.
They're all.
So
And-
I feel like I'm just going to wear like a nipple cover if it's hot
Right.
and my vest.
Okay, have we shared the new Jessie made tank top? Because I think it just came out.
No, we did not.
It's so amazing, and there are so many people knitting it. She's done a lot of little tanks.
I love her wardrobe
But-
or her
But
design.
this one is really, it caught my eye because of the neckline. Like, it's not super V. What the heck is it called?
We're podcasting every week in June because we're going to be off for July.
Here we go. Ripple halter.
Yeah, I love that.
It's so cute.
This is beautiful.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah. I mean,
and there's all kinds of body types and sizes wearing it, which I think is gorgeous. Here is her pal Jacqueline C Slack, another incredible designer.
oh, and look how she's layered underneath some overalls.
Oh, I think it's one of those pieces
Yeah.
you could do a million things with.
I love that neon green.
Oh my gosh, there's so many.
And it looks all ribbed, so that's going to feel like it's like fits you like a glove.
Totally. Here's another gorgeous lady in her aqua.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Isn't that stunning?
That's so pretty.
So, I mean, that's another great knit,
yeah.
right?
Quick, too.
I would think.
Yeah.
I
Love
would
that.
think. I mean, there's hot weather places they can never wear.
What weight is that?
It is fingering weight. So it's
Okay.
just
light.
yeah,
Little light, little
yeah.
something.
3.25 millimeter needle. And it goes, of course, it's size inclusive, extra small to 5X.
Nice.
28 to 60 inch
Perfect.
bust. Love it. Love it. But she also has a bunch of tank tops. Like if you're someone that loves to knit tank tops, there's tons in
Tons
her-
of options.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just go check out her pattern page. But that's the newest one, and it really caught my eye because of the neckline.
Love it. My eyes
Yeah.
twitching.
Yeah.
This caught my
I feel
eye,
like it's got to
guys.
be a single skein project for lots of
Must.
sizes. For lots, but maybe not everybody, right? Anyway,
Oh, it's a tiny
oh
little
no, that's
item.
not obviously not. Okay, so the gauge isn't super small. So yeah, up to 1 or 2
Okay.
skeins.
Nice.
Yeah, like I could not do that in 1 skein.
Okay, perfect. Okay, this is called the Valerie Sweater by Kara Ing.
That's
I think.
cute.
It was just kind of probably the pink caught my eye.
Yeah.
It's knit in bulky, you guys.
Oh,
This is when I was looking for V-neck sweaters, and this one kind of caught my eye. The only thing I would change right off the bat is I'm probably going to knit a few extra inches. My fat belly's,
what's with the ruffle there? Or what the extra fabric?
it's not. I think it's just
Is it
the way.
pleated?
It's just the way that it's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, it's not pleated. It's just the way it's falling on her right there. But there's lots of positive ease. But this would be a quick knit. You know what this would work with? Wasn't my yarn that blue yarn Wool in the Gang that I got? What about that? in
Maybe.
this?
I don't know what the gauge is.
I don't know either.
Okay, now I feel really bad. There was a really cute sweater, and I'm not sure if it's out yet.
So that was really cute. That caught my eye.
It had this little pleated shoulder.
With a pearl? Oh, I have that.
Who
That was
is that?
Just hold the phone.
I even got it in my email because I get her emails. Oh my god, get it together. Shoot. I'll make sure I get it for next time. Crap.
And it just had the detail
Yeah,
here.
yeah, and I really love her patterns. And I thought to myself, I should look into that. Maybe I want to knit that.
I don't know.
I hate it when I just
I was gonna knit.
my brain is a blank.
I'm gonna knit a little baby sweater. I've never knit a baby sweater.
You're knitting a baby sweater?
For Cherie's baby boy.
Oh, Jodi, that's so exciting.
I just thought how much fun it would take. No time at all. It's
Baby
like this
sweaters
big.
are so much fun.
And
to
then
knit.
it will be like a keepsake. I know he won't wear it for very long.
Okay.
But
Well,
I just
Tin
thought that
Can
would be
Knits has a
fun.
million of them. Do you know what you're gonna?
No. I'm sorry. I didn't find it either.
No, it wasn't Hohi's pleated pattern, which I loved that too. That's in the Interpretations 9. It's stunning. It's a belted cardigan. That one is so beautiful.
It is so beautiful.
This one is.
It just
oh
had
my
pleats
God, I'm
here, you guys.
I really want to share this designer too.
I was okay.
She's got beautiful things. Case Stranger Things comes out this weekend.
Guess who has to keep off her feet for 48 hours starting Thursday afternoon?
Yay! Okay, well now I feel like an idiot. I'll find it and put it in our Instagram stories, but
It wasn't like in pattern. I saw it too, Trace.
did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hot right now. Pleated.
I don't see it.
I don't see
I
it
don't
either.
see it. But I'm also thinking maybe it's not out yet.
Do you think?
Well,
What?
maybe. What? How could that be?
Okay, well maybe
I'm just
not.
wasting tons of time here. Oh my gosh. I thought maybe. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? You know who has the same birthday as Jordan?
Who?
Helen of Curious Handmade.
Happy belated
Happy birthday, Helen.
Did she?
And every time I think to wish her happy birthday, it was really yesterday. Like with the time change in Australia,
Do it the day before.
I should have it in my calendar for the day before.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, that's so
exciting.
nice.
Happy birthday, Helen.
Okay, so Little Buckaroo, you guys, I ordered this one item, and she sent these. It's for the podcast. Keep it, gift it, whatever you
Okay,
like.
let's open it up.
So I didn't open it yet.
Yay. That's very
so
generous.
we thank you so much.
She makes everything is so beautiful. Her bags, like she'll do quilting and hand quilting. Oh my gosh, this is
Guys,
so
look at this.
cute.
We should keep this together. As a,
For
look at the
sure.
inside. It's a little notions pouch, and you can clip it on your bag.
Oh my gosh, that's adorable.
Polka dots. And it's
So
got
she's
it's
brave,
quilted.
brave little buckaroo. These
Look
she
at
does.
this.
Yes, so gorgeous.
It's got, you guys, 2 pockets on
This
the
is
inside.
super cute. These little notiony things,
Isn't it?
Yeah.
This is the perfect bag size 1 or 2 skein projects.
Okay, but look, there's even pockets inside,
Yeah,
so it's not. Wow,
I like
that's
this.
great. Me too.
This is adorable. And look, she's done a little bit of hand embroidery.
And it feels like a nice, like quilting batting almost, interfacing or whatever you
Oh
call
my
that.
God,
Like it's
that's
really squishy. I love the feel of that bag.
And then she's done this.
Oh, Tamsin, thank you. Boy, this feels great, hey, with that linen. Ooh, what? So she's embroidered a piece of fabric and then framed.
Yeah. Maybe that should stay with that.
Beautiful.
And then the
Wow.
notions pouch stay with that.
Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous.
And everything's like little pouches and perfectly, yeah.
And brave little buckaroo.
Thank you so much.
Gosh.
Just go look at
The
her
fabric
stuff.
choices are amazing.
She's a beautiful maker.
Oh wow, that's so gorgeous. Thank you, thank you. Okay, I had a surprise show up yesterday, which
Did
was
you?
unbelievable. Yes, it was a big surprise. I got a couple of clubs that showed up in the mail. Okay, remember how I said Mayak has, look at this, is this artist again.
Okay, their branding with their boxes are incredible.
Well, Paula just curated an art show with this amazing artist, and I think he did the art for this.
It's incredible. The colors are incredible.
It's so beautiful. How could you ever? I would
Yeah.
never throw away a box like that. Like, this could be to keep little treasures or small things. I mean, it's art in itself. It's a really thick cardstock box. But Mayak right now has this beautiful kit with their Koopa yarn, which is baby yak and organic.
Is that what you knit that? You just showed me that other kit in that?
No, that was yak silk.
Oh.
So this is baby yak. I think half and half baby yak and cotton.
It's soft. It's
You can get these sets. So there's six skeins in here, or you can get 12.
Wow. What's it supposed to knit? A pattern?
You can knit whatever you want with
Okay.
it. There's a lot of yarn in here. Each skein is 116 meters, and there's 6 of them in here. So what is that? Like almost
like a skein and a half.
700 meters, maybe.
Yeah.
I just think it's so pretty, and it feels. This color right here, I love. I don't know what it's called. Rosa.
That's beautiful.
Feel it. It feels like cashmere-y. Like I don't feel that and think, oh, there's cotton, but you can see the heathered quality. That's the cotton, right?
Look at these 2 stripes.
Right.
Do you pick your colors, or it comes all these 6
I
colors?
think if you pick, I don't know. I shouldn't say I don't
Yeah.
know, but it is something that's available now.
It's beautiful.
So I just think it would be really fun for like a summer shawl, or how about a tank top? Like if you're someone that can knit
How about
a tank top or the yoke of a
beautiful.
sweater. I mean, you could do anything you want.
Hold
with
it double and marl it.
It's fingering weight, so not lace like the other one. I used the lace because that's what I had, and it worked beautifully. I would definitely recommend it. This terracotta color,
It's pretty.
Super pretty.
Sarasvati.
Anyway, thank you, Maya,
it's
for the
even-
amazing surprise.
The graphics are even on the tag. This is a real, like...
Yeah, it's all ethically sourced, and if you don't know the story of Mayak, you should go to their website and check it out. It's up.
If you don't know Mayak, are you living under a rock?
Well,
that's all I'm saying.
Maybe, but also maybe they just didn't know. It's a great story.
It's amazing.
It's all on their website. They partner with nomads in Tibet that raise the yak, and they harvest the, what is it called? Fleece, fiber, whatever. And then it all goes to Italy for processing, and it's unbelievable yarn.
Yeah.
Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous.
It's amazing.
Mayak
Thank you.
is also a vendor at Woolen Folk. Lord help me. That's all I can say. I'm already telling myself, you don't need more yarn. But, you know, I've never knit a sweater in Mayak.
I hope you pack an extra collapsible duffel bag.
Listen,
that's
Missy.
all I'm saying.
Listen, Judgy.
No judging. I'm going to.
I should pack a duffel bag.
You know what I was thinking of doing?
It's better than trying to jam stuff in.
Yes.
Jody, I still have yarn from the last time we went to Rhinebeck.
Okay, so
I know. I'm not worried.
you know how suitcases fit, like they're like nesting dolls, they can fit into. So I'm gonna take my big suitcase.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have my medium one is what I pack in. That's in my big suitcase.
You're brilliant. You are brilliant.
More dyers. Does that mean Dragon Horde?
Dragon
You're gonna
Horde,
be there?
Dragon Horde Yarn says there's more dyers going to be announced soon for Woolen Folk.
Does that mean you're gonna go? I would love to see. I've never seen her yarn in person.
Listen, most of the people there are ones that we rarely get a chance to see.
Yeah, you guys.
I'm over the moon excited.
I don't think I'm prepared. I don't think I'm.
It's just going to be one of those things where you're just high on yarn fumes and saying hello to people for the whole weekend.
I feel like somebody needs to be behind me, or I need to wear those glasses that record, so then I can sit
Jody.
down after and watch.
You
what
want a
went on.
GoPro? You want to wear a GoPro?
I will totally do that. I'm not
Okay.
gonna-
Then
Do you know what I mean? Like, because it's going to go by in a blur.
It does.
And she said, "See you soon." Love that.
Oh, well.
I
I'm planning
love-
on shipping my yarn back
I
to
get
myself.
such inspiration.
That's brilliant.
I get such inspiration for dyeing from Dragon Horde. She's
Oh, her colors are amazing.
the moody, dark,
and her
layered
patterns,
yeah.
the designs, her sweaters, everything.
She's amazing.
Gorgeous.
Okay, you guys.
Okay, well that's exciting. I mean, I'm already excited, but it's always exciting to hear that we'll see a familiar face too, because we've seen them before.
We've met her and her mom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I just have a couple of acquisitions.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
I have a couple too. Jodi.
You guys.
Did this just floor you?
Yes. And a lot of times I see the spoilers and I didn't look specifically. This was my club yarn, and this is
Grab your sunglasses.
this is I'm part of the club, but I have the ongoing automatic renewal, which means I automatically get billed because I'll never remember. So this was June.
Right, then you never miss a month.
It's a 9-stripe repeat. I chose the DK. There's other bases you can choose fingering.
And who's it? Who's
Freckled Whimsy. This is Carrie. But this I thought I would actually knit socks away. Like, don't you think rather than crank a tube, this will be the socks I take
Whatever
with
you
me.
want.
I'm dying to crank this tube. I've had this for a week and didn't do anything with it yet.
Well,
Look at the colors in
it's
there.
whatever you want.
There's like a neon
The color palette is
and like
phenomenal.
either black or I think it might be navy.
It looks like that midnight teal. Like it looks like Winterfelly kind of color. Well,
This
the
is
coral
incredible.
and the magenta.
And if she has leftovers, you guys, she always puts them in her shop. Maybe not right away. Sometimes it looks like she accumulates some and then pops them in.
Wow.
But just because you didn't have the June club doesn't mean you can't get it. So message Carrie. But this is so
But really, isn't it more fun to have the surprise?
good.
Isn't it more fun to just sign up for the club
comes every month?
and then you get the surprise?
Yes.
I love it. And if it's not something you're going to wear at some point, knit it for a friend.
Yeah.
Or trade with a friend.
Yeah. Love it.
Give us a call.
I'll trade you.
99% of the time,
Yeah.
it's what you want, right?
Yeah.
But you do have to have a little bit of a sense of adventure when you sign up for a club,
Yes.
right?
Fabulous Jason. I can't
Like-
wait to meet you.
Like if you only like blue or purple yarn, like don't sign up for a club because you're
No.
going to get all kinds. But if you're willing to have some fun, and especially self-striping,
For me, it's like
hats,
socks.
mittens,
Yes.
socks, like you can knit so many things with that.
This would be an amazing hat.
Yes, it would.
Anyway, I'm not going to do that. It's got to be
Yes,
socks.
it would. Okay, I had my two clubs come, and they're not nearly as colorful as that, but you know, it is what it is. They're very,
That
very
sheep
fun.
is so cute.
Long Way Homestead, the Yarn of the Month
Beautiful.
Club. It's actually, this month, the breed of the month is Icelandic
You
sheep.
guys, it's like marled.
That's a single ply. So it's
Okay, this is
bulky
beautiful.
weight,
This
and
is
it feels
beautiful.
rustic but not scratchy. You can tell that it's wool.
Okay.
Right? But there you go. This is the Icelandic sheep, and this is from Long Way Homestead, which is a shepherd farm mill in Manitoba. You can sign up for their Fibre of the Month Club, where you get 100 grams of fiber to spin,
That's just beautiful.
or trade, or mail to people. Or you can get
Don't
100,
get the fiber.
100 grams of yarn, which is what I'm also on a recurring membership. I just keep getting. So you
Automatically billed.
automatically,
Yeah.
it is not expensive. She vacuum packs the yarn for shipping. It's a letter mail shipping in Canada,
Yeah.
which is awesome. So I get all kinds of facts about sheep
Yes.
because I just love them. I don't
Look
know.
at the wool.
Yeah, so you get a little picture of the fiber, which is right off.
Wow.
Icelandic
looks
sheep
like
are
an
a little bit
octopus.
weird, hey?
Yeah. They're adorable. Like, look
So
at his face.
adorable. I don't think there is a sheep that is not
know.
adorable, but it's telling you here that the first Icelandic sheep were brought to North America in 1985 in Ontario.
Really?
So not so long ago.
That really wasn't so long ago.
But they came to Iceland from with the Vikings. So the Vikings brought Icelandic sheep in 930 CE.
Isn't that
What is
cool?
that?
I don't
really
never
know what
seen that.
means. And since then, it's been illegal to bring in more sheep. I have heard there's more sheep
Oh.
than people in Iceland. Is that true?
It could be.
And it makes up to 25% of the agriculture revenue in Iceland when they breed it for meat and wool.
Oh wow. So they use the whole.
So if you knit with Lopi, that's Icelandic wool. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that's all Icelandic wool. So
This is really beautiful. This marled. I haven't seen one like this.
yeah.
This was really pretty.
Well, it's not even. It's just like all the carded together, right?
Right. It's just so pretty.
So I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. It's a bulky.
Yeah. Just
You
put
could
your
make
stash one
fingerless
day.
mitts. You could
Yeah.
maybe make, I don't know.
Common era.
CE.
Era.
Oh, common era. Thank you, Hillary. But you can check out all the fun
Georgia would have
stuff
known that.
at longwayhomestead.com.
Yeah.
Anna's awesome.
I love what Anna
Yeah.
does.
Isn't it fun? So that came in the mail, which was exciting.
What else came in the mail?
Okay, another Canadian club that I'm loving so much. Things Created Equal.
I get the DK.
I got the fingering sock. Okay,
This
you
is
guys.
really pretty.
This one blew my mind.
Yeah.
Again. So Heather is Things Created Equal. She's here in Alberta. When you get the, excuse me.
Excuse you, rude.
When I get the email, it's here like instantly.
Yeah.
Because she's in Alberta.
Yes.
I'm gonna die.
Tracie, we're podcasting.
I choke on my own spit. What can I
I
say?
know.
So gross.
That's what she said.
This
Yeah.
this has been my mood the last few days.
That's an excellent cup for that.
OMG. This is Days with Grey.
She's amazing.
It's just a thermal. You can put whatever you want in it.
the sassiest drinkware and printed things.
She has
She's
a
amazing.
storefront in Leduc, but she started online. You can still get it online. I love it.
Okay. She also makes color coordinated stitch markers.
Yes.
This is like a dark blue with like a foresty green little bead on top.
So this is Things Created Equal. It's her Rooted Yarn Club. It's also a fundraiser. Part of your purchase goes to
Yeah.
plant trees. So every month she sends a donation to trees being planted.
Just a minute.
What?
Spoiler, haven't gotten mine. Uh-oh. Spoiler alert!
Oh, bummer. Sorry. I actually got it days and days ago, so I'm not sure where
I
you
did
live.
get mine
I didn't
days
get
ago.
mine recently. Sorry about that.
I got mine last week.
But is there a little bit part of you that's pretty excited now?
Just a little bit.
This was the, I don't even know where to find this is the inspiration photo.
It's beautiful. I actually thought Northern Lights. Is that not what that is?
I don't know. It's like a night sky with stars and
And
then
trees and stuff, treetops.
but it's a really great kind of, what do you call that style of yarn? Like it's not super variegated, but it's all, it really blends together. I love it.
Hillary
Yeah.
just said before you finish,
Yeah.
she said Leduc sounds like a destination to go. There's a couple of yarn shops.
Oh.
She goes, where to go for lunch? Let me
come
hook
on.
you up. It's called Habaneros, and it's the best damn Mexican you'll ever have.
You must go, and then you take salsa home, so you've got it with you. They've got
It's
go containers.
so good. Oh, you're
I
gonna have
should
the best
go
day.
and just get that.
The guasacaca, it's just like this guacamole drizzle.
It's like it's avocado based with lime and oh god, it's ridiculous.
It's so good.
But this is a great yarn club. I love it. And I'm sorry we've spoiled yours. That's too bad.
Yeah, Eva said there's way more sheep in Iceland.
Is there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not surprising.
Stephen West on his, no, where did I forget. I'm sure on YouTube there's all kinds of stuff about Icelandic sheep, but I have seen videos about them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anywho.
So I was thrilled with this club when I got it. It was so beautiful.
Somebody just said the lovely tea is the one I was thinking of. I wonder if she's right. Let me see.
Ooh.
I hope that is it. I felt really silly. It just popped into my mind. Oh, I'd love to share that.
Her base is beautiful. It's 85%. The basic DK is 85% superwash merino and 15% nylon.
It feels so soft.
It's actually the same base. One's fingering, one's worsted. It's really pretty, you guys. It's layered blues and greens, and
No, that's not it.
it's very pretty.
That's not her, but it's really cute. I'll share it with you.
Okay, someone gets a prize when they find the sweater.
Oh my gosh. If I could only remember the designer's name too. I mean, this is really cute.
It
It's
is
like a
really
round
cute.
yoke t-shirt. That's called the Lovely Tee. Is that the one you meant? Very cute. I mean, I love a good knitted tee, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And so does this lovely sweetheart. Look at that. That's how I feel when I wear my knitting.
She's so fun, and she's got clogs on.
I see that.
She's so cute.
Adorable.
Was
and
it the
desi-
Easy V?
No, we shared that one last time. Oh, isn't
Yeah.
that funny, you guys? I'm going to drive you crazy. This is by Kimberly K. McAllendon.
That's
Lovely
cute.
tea. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll leave that on my phone because I'll never remember. Okay, so
Is everybody subscribed, Star? Thank you very much. Please subscribe to our videos so you
Right.
don't miss a notification when we change it and up and go live.
listen, the odds of us changing things up,
are real good.
they're pretty good these days. We don't stick to a schedule all that much, although it's been Thursday forever.
Somebody has a
Yes, that's it. Bridget, that's it.
Amy?
Amy, sure, that's exactly who it is. Okay,
Bridget.
Yes, Bridget wins. Thank you. Okay, now I can share. OMG.
There's a test net right now.
Okay, it is so... Is that it? I thought it was her, but where's the pleat thing that I saw? Yeah, this is it.
Let me see.
See the little pleat on the sleeve right there? There's a little...
That's not the one I was looking at, but that's adorable.
It is called... It's literary inspired, a gentle lace raglan and a high wide collar.
Did you see the raglan on here? It's like open yarn
So,
overs.
oh my god, it's so pretty. So there's a little bit of a pleat, if you can see on the
I don't think we're gonna be able to
shoulder.
see. Let me remove this.
Just a sec. It's all the way up. Anyway, follow Amy Sure Make, sign up for her newsletter, and it's got
You can see it's got the raglan increases right there.
yeah,
Oh, that's
and it's got a really
beautiful.
cute cuff. I would love that, and it looks like it's DK. I would
Or heavier.
Totally, it says Merino
DK.
DK by Rui Knits.
That's beautiful.
The sweater has puff, bubble sleeves, a high collar, and lace raglan shaping.
Okay.
It's adorable.
Pretty.
Her designs are
Pretty,
super,
pretty.
super, super cute.
I'm not familiar with her, but that's not surprising.
Look
Tracie's
at that. Just a striped little adorable wear everyday raglan.
I
that
love
kind
how
of
the
stuff.
stripes transfer exactly onto the sleeve like that.
Yeah, no kidding, hey? That's pretty amazing.
I love that.
Yeah.
I'm getting my hip injection
That is
tomorrow.
it though. That was the one I was thinking. Jodi. Does that hurt?
Dying. Tracie, it's fucking painless. I shouldn't keep swearing.
Oh!
It's painless.
I thought you were gonna say awful.
No. But let me tell you this. Where they go in, right at your bikini line.
Ew.
Ew! I was not made aware of this the first time, so I wasn't as polished as I should have been for Dr. Ho.
You're gonna Dr. Ho and pull down your pants and
I was
get
a
a
little
needle.
bit more, I'm like, really? That's where you're going?
I had
guess
my
never
physical
thought-
last week. That was fun.
Was it the year that you had it?
No, it's just never fun.
It's the whole get on the scale thing for me. So yes,
No, I
have,
love that part. That
Yeah.
part was really good. Jodi,
Although,
well, good.
although Jessica's the one that weighs you right, I love her.
She's a sweetheart.
She's
I don't
been
know,
there
and I
forever.
actually love my doctor too.
Mhm.
But I get that white coat syndrome. I'm all like nervous.
She says I got high blood pressure, but
Right,
I really don't.
right.
Because
So
when
I get that.
Yes.
And I was like, look, I want to take care of myself, but I don't think I have high blood pressure. I'm pretty
No,
sure.
it's
Because she
not.
goes, oh, it's almost high blood pressure. And I was like,
Oh
I
no.
just don't like coming to see you.
When I go, mine's high, like 150 something over 80. It's just nerves. And then by the time I'm at the end
and
of
she
my
keeps
visit,
telling me, well, just do it at home.
I did.
Did you?
I have a blood pressure med.
I think we do too.
It's
I don't. Okay.
totally normal at
Okay.
home.
Okay, good. I'll do that.
Because I would go on blood pressure medication if I had to.
Right.
It's not a thing.
Well, I
but-
don't really want to be on all that stuff, but.
So
Okay, another club that I signed up for. I know, I do it a lot. Another amazing Alberta maker. This is our friend Lolly from Ocean Loop Studio. This was her July travel club. And I just thought, when your
Okay.
birthday month, you should kind of get the birthday one.
the way she
Aren't those
markets
pretty?
and customizes how she puts out her,
Aren't they pretty?
it's ridiculously adorable. It's beautiful
So
what
there's
she's
like
doing.
freshwater pearl and teeny tiny seashell.
I'm also talking about the tag she hand paints.
hand paints. And this time for summer, she's kind of brightened it up. It's kind of
I'm
a little
obsessed with
little
that.
bit of neon. And she stamped my name on there. And I also love, you guys, if you don't have the clip stitch marker things that she
I
does,
want one of those for my keychains.
they're awesome. This one is the little what are they called? Light bulb stitch markers. One of them has a bead on them, but these are specifically for sock making.
So, but can't you take those stitch markers off and clip that on your keychain?
You can do whatever you want. Yeah, it's got a clip.
It's got rose gold findings.
But I've got the other one that's a bigger clip, and it literally is the best way to keep your stitch markers together. I never have to dig for stitch markers. They're always on this thing, and I
just have a little dish beside me.
every time I pick it up, I just think, I love it. But in my dish, I've got scissors and cable needles and candies and a tape measure, and so if I just grab this, I found them.
Mimi is the first time catching us live.
Mimi.
Hi, Mimi.
What a cute name. I love it. So anyway, Lolly is Ocean Loop Studio.
What she's doing is really beautiful, you guys.
She's doing an advent. You need to sign up for her newsletter, people. Wow. She's going to do a countdown calendar of some kind.
Susan's late again.
Susan! Susan!
Disappointing.
You know, we waited, and then we thought, forget it. She's not coming.
Susan's not here.
She's not coming. And now we wondered, what did we do to offend Susan? Not good. But when I ordered my Mayak kit to make my other little triangle thing, I bought, oh my God, this is their Tibetan cloud. This is not yak. This is 100% wool, so from Tibetan sheep.
So they've totally rebranded with their...
I don't know. I guess, right? I guess.
It's
all of the bell
really
bands and everything
beautiful.
are so beautiful.
You guys, this.
It's so soft.
Is this yak?
No, it's 100% wool.
Really? You
and
guys,
it's sport weight. Like, it's quite plump. I think you
a
can knit it to
sweater
DK.
in this would be amazing.
It's like you've read my mind.
It's another one of those ones where really you'd be hard pressed to think that this was non-superwash.
Well, and it's just right. Like, it's incredibly soft.
Wow.
So it comes from an ancient breed of sheep that roam freely on the grassland of the Tibetan plateau.
That's why it's so soft, because they're just chill.
The happiest sheep ever.
Right?
They live in Tibet. They're very zen. Anyway, and then it's processed in Italy. This color is called Cladonia.
Is it gray or is it natural?
No, it's gray.
It's beautiful.
They do have a natural that's like
Does it come in thicker weight?
No, I don't think so.
My yarn...
Jode, it's not super thin.
It's not super thin.
Like, I think you could knit... There's 300 meters on here, which is definitely sport weight, but, you know, it's one of those in-between weights where you could probably gauge for DK things with it.
I feel like that. It's going to bloom. I bet you you swatch it.
I have a red from her that reminds me of your On the Vine, and then I have the natural. So I thought I would do some kind of a color work something.
You've got a robin. A mummy robin.
Do I? We actually... Oh, I see her. We actually have tons of birds in our yard.
I wonder if you have... I have a bird feeder that I fill, and it's outside my kitchen window.
I think they like
Tracy's
coming to my pond.
Actually, I'm going to take a quick picture and then show you guys this amazing...
It's not even on because
Jeff built it.
Noisy. Jeff loves the pond, let me tell you. He loves it.
I'm going to try and get a close-up.
Wow. Sirens.
So...
It's cute. It's just in the corner of the yard. We used to have a lilac tree. If I'm honest, I miss my lilac tree.
Jeff built that, and when it's on, it just like bubbles. It's like, oh, it's so beautiful. That's probably why, because
he did a great job. Yeah. I think so too. I think so too.
So it doesn't get. Look at it. The robin is bathing.
It's so just cute. Oh, look at him splashing. That's really cute.
That is cute.
That is really cute.
Oh, she just had a bath and she's leaving.
She's like, I'm out of here. But I love that yarn. I was so excited to get that. Anything
Beautiful.
Else? Yeah.
That was it for me, guys. Other than the sale at Frank, on my website, there was a couple of people that asked, is frankiegrayfibers.com. Vincent.
Do you ever watch yourself put on chapstick and you're like, I'm like some weird old lady?
Mascara is a funny thing too. What is that?
It's a lip balm. It's a tinted lip balm.
Let me smell it.
I think it's new.
Smells good.
I miss.
You guys
and there's so many colors. There's like brighter ones. This one's pretty neutral.
I like
My
the
favorite
packaging.
mascara is this Thrive. It's called Liquid Lash Extensions.
Is it really?
Yeah, you want it?
No,
I have another one.
See it.
I have another one. But if you put
Rich black
2 coats on, it's lots. If you put on 3 coats, it's crazy. Like really, I don't usually do 3 coats. But it is a really good,
nice packaging.
really good mascara. Actually, Mom bought it for me years ago.
I didn't get one.
And then I stopped. I think maybe you had lash extensions at the time. This is before I had lashes. I miss my lashes, but I'm not going back there at the moment. So
That's beautiful.
this is good. So Thrive.
Highly recommend. Have you tried any of their other products? Oh, Amanda swears by that mascara.
It's really good. Like it's really good.
Yeah.
Hi,
Lisa.
Quite a lot. You know, you can build it up to be crazy nice, but 1 or 2 coats.
Yeah.
2 coats is like every day. 3 coats is like
I'm
going
in town.
and maybe tonight,
I'm gonna be a cougar.
Maybe for Hamilton, I will need to put on 1 more coat because I'm leaving the house.
Really?
I don't know. No, do I buy anything else from these guys? Yes, they have a cream eyeshadow like sticks.
Love that.
They do lots of those.
Love
Anyway, but now like for the last little while, they've been shipping. There's a Canada. You can get it shipping from Canada instead of the U.S.
Is there a type?
Comes super fast.
Is there a name of the mascara? Like, is there different
No,
types?
there's only one mascara. It's called Liquid Lash Extensions, but it comes black, brown, and something else.
Where do you buy it? Online only?
Online only.
Okay.
Online only.
And everything that we talked about today will be linked when this video is not live anymore and published to YouTube. There will be in the description box below the video after you subscribe. In the description box will be a link to Ravelry where you'll then find a little thread that says, you know, show notes for episode 160.
I'll be honest, I feel like this lip balm's a little pricey.
And
it
maybe
was
not
30
worth it?
something. It's tinted, but no, it feels really good.
Okay.
So if you like a lip balm
Yeah.
with a bit of color,
Yeah.
I really like it. It's not, but I feel like $30 for a lip balm's not.
Look
you
at
know,
how
it's a
cute
little
these
cheap.
are. Does anyone remember what this is? This might be this isn't mustache. Do we remember?
No, it's really cute though. I love the speckly
It's just
stripe.
a little shorty.
Maybe it's a lollipop. I don't know.
That's exactly what that is.
Yeah.
It's a lollipop.
It's a super cute color.
But it's just little shorties, you guys. I wear even in the summer.
Oh yeah.
Did you see how bendy I was?
Jordy, you're so
You
flexible.
guys, my other leg, I can barely get it.
Okay, well that's it for me.
Yeah.
So this is
Actually-
it for the summer? For July?
I mean, I'm happy to come back next week, Wednesday morning. So let's tentatively say we might be back next week. That's your birthday. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Wednesday's your birthday next week.
I don't want to do this on my birthday.
Why?
Because
Let's have a party. I'll get cupcakes.
can't we just get cupcakes any day?
Yes, we can. So we may or may not be. It'll be next Wednesday morning if we do it.
Okay, I'll do it, but it's just nothing to do with my birthday.
Yes, everything to do with your birthday. You will wear a
I
tiara.
might be finished my ranunculus.
And you'll wear a tiara and a sash.
Well, the sash, I don't know about. But the tiara, I'm always game
Yes.
for.
I think it would be fun if we do
It
one
doesn't matter.
more.
Birthdays are not a... It is a lollipop, Marcia says. Pajama party.
Marcia.
Wow, that's what
Thank
I call
you for that.
great.
Do we have twin socks, Marcia? How did you know that? How did you
Come
know
back
that?
one more time before your holiday.
Okay, we'll try our best.
All right.
I
we'll see.
kind of thought we were doing
We'll
it.
see. But honestly, that's the day before you leave.
Shane does all the laundry. All I have to do is pack.
Yeah, but isn't that when you're going to be packing and stuff? We'll
No.
see.
It's just the morning. You listen. If I was,
Listen, Linda.
if I didn't do it Wednesday, I probably would waste the morning away anyway, not packing.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Everybody's voted for a birthday podcast, Tracie.
53.
Yeah, and
You don't need to really have a party.
we have to party.
I'm
every
not a
year.
birthday party person
Yeah.
for myself.
Oh, she just knit them.
Well, now you have
Yeah.
sock twins. Kelly says she hopes your injection goes well.
Thank you. It always goes so well. I just
I
want
can't
to,
believe that's where they put it in. Ew.
because this will go into your hip joint.
Well, that's not near your bikini line, is it?
Well,
I guess right behind it.
right through there, like maybe just north of, but it's just real close. That if you're not well,
Okay. Well, Jody, I do hope it goes well.
it does go well,
Good.
like instantly well.
Good. And then you
So
get to
that's
sit around and watch Stranger Things.
They really tell you, they're adamant, you need to lay low for 48 hours.
Which is perfect.
Because they don't want the injection to seep out. If you use it too much, it'll just,
Oh.
it'll leave the joint area where it's supposed to be and then be unsuccessful. So I plan to do it later in the week so I
It's
can
a
put
good
my
plan.
feet up.
It's a really good plan.
Okay.
All right, that's so funny.
This was fun. Actually,
It always is fun.
I said to Jordan when I left, because she got home from work, I said, I don't think I'll be as long today because every week we don't have quite as much to show. Clearly.
What do we know about anything? Nothing.
Love it.
Nothing. Well, when we spend half an hour talking about weird stuff at the beginning,
yeah. There's only 2 Stranger
it's very
Things
funny
episodes.
because I feel like I don't even know what we talked about at some point. Like it's.
Oh yeah, I'm Jodi. You're Tracie.
Oh, are we doing the introductions now?
We're the grocery girls. Chris sent me an idea for a checkout. She said "Bitty Boy Bump" by Gina
What's that?
Bonomo. A baby sweater.
Oh.
It's knit in bulky-ish yarn. And there's a short sleeve version.
I did the antler cardigan. It was adorable.
Where is the cabling? Down the
Just
front?
right up here. That's it. Jodi, I can't even tell you
It'll be fun to go
how
through.
cute it is. And then you get to pick buttons.
Yes.
Super cute.
And then you keep it for a keepsake, right? They don't wear it for all that long.
I would put it in a little shadow box.
Yeah. And she's
I
a
wish I was a
knitter.
knitter when our kids were little.
Right.
I feel like I kind of missed out on that.
You did.
I'm gonna have to just start knitting for random strangers' babies.
Yeah. That's so funny.
Deborah's gonna turn 67. Happy birthday! And I'm not that person that doesn't want to acknowledge your birthday.
But you don't need to fuss.
I'm
you think.
happy, very happy to be the age I am and whatever. Yeah, I just don't like to fuss with it. For sure. I mean, whatever. Right?
Yeah, you kind of like, I don't need the attention on me, right?
No, exactly.
But you do.
But, you know, I wouldn't say no to a surprise party. No, I'm just kidding. I
But
would,
if you plan something
no,
really big.
I would say no to that. But, no, it's fun to have, like, a nice dinner with family. That's
That's
the
what we'll do
extent.
this week.
That's the extent of what I would like
Yeah.
to do.
Mom always makes pavlova for Tracie's birthday cake.
So good.
Yeah.
So good. Yeah, who doesn't love a good dessert?
Nancy, your birthday twins with Nancy. She's going to be
What?
67
oh my
also.
Gosh. Happy birthday, Nancy.
I hope Patricia can join next week. I hope you can join because it'll be a party for all July 6th birthday babies.
There you go.
Pavlova is
It
a
could be for
meringue.
any July. We can have a little July birthday party for you.
No, I get my own day when I get back.
Oh my God, you're such a diva.
I'm kidding.
Jodi's away for her birthday.
If you guys haven't had a pavlova dessert, it's a traditional Australian dessert. It's a meringue that you make in any shape that you want, and you know cook it in the oven. Then you cover it with fruit and whipped cream.
Some people do like a pudding. It is the official dessert, I believe, of Australia.
You can make
like the
them
national dessert.
individuals, or there's a big one there.
Yes, I've had
Yes,
chocolate
I've had
pavlova.
chocolate. I love eating.
New Zealand.
Oh,
that's
New
what
Zealand.
I thought.
Thank
It was
you,
the
Teresa.
national dessert of
Okay.
New Zealand.
It is ridiculously amazing, and it's crumbly and it's messy.
But it's chewy in the middle, like
Have.
a marshmallow kind of.
You guys,
And it's so easy to make. So easy. Best
so
of
good.
Bridge has a recipe.
Because you have to make it the day before,
Mm-hmm.
because you let it dry out. Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Your family will thank you when you make this dessert. I actually like a roasted almond on top,
Yeah.
but
Little crunch.
yeah. Anyway, it's so
I
good.
do love just the fruit, and we do whipped cream. We don't do the pudding thing, but I've seen the pudding thing, and I would not say no to the pudding thing.
Actually, you could do meringue, pudding, fruit, whipped cream.
Somebody just said Australia and New Zealand claim it as their national dessert. Look,
Okay.
let's not fight over it. It is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Super easy to make, and like a wow dessert, right? Like it's fabulous.
Yes, Lisa said leave it, crack the oven, let it to cool. I think
Yes.
Mom does. You let it cool. I think she leaves it in overnight,
That's
actually.
the best of Bridge recipe. Like you bake it, and you
Yes.
just turn off the oven when it's done and just leave it there till the next day.
You cook it really low.
Fabulous.
So
Maria says
good.
Arna and Carlos made one. Yeah, they're so easy. So
Yeah.
easy.
I don't know how we ever got on that.
I mean, I know Mom knows I love it. I feel, I mean, I don't make it ever. Ever.
No, one time a year. And
Yeah.
I always think of it as Tracie's birthday cake.
Well, I love it. Georgia hates it. I don't.
Really?
To which I say, it's not your birthday.
Right.
So I always bake what you want for your birthday, which is
I make Jordan
yeah.
a
What did you
marble, pink and chocolate marble cake with chocolate whipped cream.
That
Is
sounds
what
delicious.
she requested, yeah. And I made ribs, coleslaw, stuffed potatoes.
make? Wow.
Yeah.
What did I make last night? Turkey burgers
That
and
sounds
skinny fries. It was actually really good. They were in the freezer from the last time I made burgers.
Don't you love that? And then it's so much. It's a good meal.
But it's nothing to make.
Yeah.
Somebody puts peppermint chocolate on theirs. You know, you could do that kind of like at holiday
Christmas.
time. Like you could give it
Holiday.
a twist.
Yeah.
You could color your meringue if you wanted to. I don't know if we're going too far off the deep end here, but you could do lots.
You
of,
would
you could do whatever you want with it.
It's kind of, the meringue is a blank slate it's a vessel for what you want to put on top.
I do love the individual ones.
Yeah.
We used to hack into a giant one, but that's fine too. But I do like when you make the little. Yeah, it's delish. Okay, I
So
feel
good.
like
Okay.
I don't have anything else. What
No,
about you?
this was great.
Okay.
I'll have a sweater cast on for next time, guys.
Good. I'm dying to see what you decide.
I felt like I needed to, like, I did my sock because I know I wanted to show something else. But we couldn't keep up every week.
Oh, I was already thinking, oh my God, I'm so glad we don't do this every week.
Right.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
And especially since we can't seem to shorten it.
It's a lot in the way that I don't think I would have enough to show.
Well, me either.
Right?
No.
So,
Especially like a bigger project like this cardigan I'm going to be working on for a long time.
yeah.
But now maybe I'll try and finish my ranunculus
I
for
would.
next week.
And you can enjoy it. Thank you, Star, for always
Yes.
being here. Thank you for moderating. We appreciate you so much.
So much.
I'll let
And
Star
thank you to everybody that tunes
comes
in
and watches.
live or later. It's changed our life doing this live where we don't have to edit and all of that other stuff. It's been amazing.
Yes.
So I appreciate it because I know some people say, go back to the way it was, go back to the way it was. And I don't see that happening. So I thank you for allowing us to do it this way, to fit it in our
Yeah.
life.
I also would really now miss the interaction we have with
Me too.
the group that comes and watches us every week.
Me too.
I love our knitter friends that come
Me
every
too.
week.
It's crazy. So many people around the world joined us this morning. And then who knows later. Like, that's crazy.
Wouldn't it be funny to see a live map?
Yes.
Like, as you're doing it, we all come together, you guys, because we love knitting.
And I couldn't think of that stupid pattern, and you guys helped me out with. I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, I do love the connection, and we see so many of the same names popping in.
And I feel like there's chat within the live chat. Like, people come back every week, and there's a little bit of chat back and forth.
Kind of like a little bit of a knit night, where you're
Yeah.
like you're meeting people, you're learning about patterns. Somebody says, "Oh, I knit that and I loved it," or whatever. I do love that. So thank you for
coming.
allowing us. Actually, we haven't had that comment for a long time. The same person did it over and over and over and over. I want you
Yes.
to go back. I want you to go back.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they're still around or not. But
Yeah.
anyway,
What's up with Becky?
what?
Congrats, Becky. What's going on?
What?
Debbie's due in September.
What?
Congratulations,
oh, that's
Debbie.
huge news. That's so exciting.
Thank you for sitting with us. We love doing this.
We really do.
We love coming together.
I do. I love that we don't prepare anything.
That's kind of us, though. Like, who would want? I do a little preparation the night before.
Right.
I organize and find some patterns, but we don't talk about ever.
Right.
Like, what we're going to talk about. What are you bringing? Nothing.
and I actually go out of my way now to not show you things that I've
Yes.
passed on. So I do like that. But don't forget, July 1st, Woolen Folk tickets. July 1st, our knit along officially starts. The After the Storm cardigan is 20% off. And July 6th, you can sign up for workshops at Knit City.
Don't wait for Knit City workshop tickets.
That's for sure.
They will sell out.
We have to figure out what we want to go take. Because we're going to be there.
How about you pick? We'll look
You
at the
always
list.
say that.
Yeah, I don't care. I love them all.
Well, you said Stephanie Pearl McPhee.
There's a few. I would take Alexa's.
Well,
We've never taken a Stephanie class, have we? You've done online.
I don't think so, Jodi. And I did one, like when I worked at the yarn store, there was a staff class because I had to work when she did the retreat.
Yeah.
I don't think I've taken a class from her.
We'll look.
Amber, like she did that keynote speech. No, I don't think I've taken a class.
We'll look and see if Amber's coming. I love her too. Yeah. Okay.
All right, you guys, have a great weekend.
Enjoy your first week of summer.
Happy crafting.
We will see you
Make a pavlova.
soon. Okay, bye.
Mwah.